Wisconsin. How the hell are we doing? NFL admin, we lactated Don. We lactated Don, mother lovers.
That is me. Wildflower.
Girl, what have you done?
The Fan of the Year trophy just shattered.
They got Bullard! I broke something, I don't care! They got Bullard! Yes!
No!
They snap it at 6 seconds!
No!
What are
Game
you
over!
doing?
Game over!
It is over!
Let's make some noise.
Oh my god, he caught that ball. Jaden Reed on a catch! Romeo Dobbs! It's no good! It's no good! And it's gonna be, oh my god! It bounces off the Bears! A miracle in DC!
$1 million for children of fallen patriots.
Over $2 million for charity.
We f***ing did it, man.
Yeah, we did.
It's frickin' frackin' time.
Grossi Posse Packer Nation. Welcome to an episode of Podcast, a podcast where you don't be a Packers fan, but it sure does help. I'm your host, Tom, CEO entrepreneur, born in 1964, Tom Grossi. How we doing? How the heck are we doing? Sorry we're late. That video took a little while to get out. Late for the fire. Check the P.O. box today. Just wondering if you got my package. I did. I went to the P.O. box and I had un package. So Leif, I'm assuming it's yours. I got one package. So they saying we lactate a little bit behind schedule. Just a smidge. Just a smidge. So I don't know why there was so much shaking with that lactating, but sometimes you gotta shake it. Yes, we have un package. I'll open it now. I don't know if this is the one that you were referring to. Oh my lord. Hold on. Is this for the downstairs bathroom? Is this for the downstairs? Hold on. This incredible. Absolutely incredible. Inquiter, I'm chewing gum right now. Thoughts? Pete Carroll, is that you? 10 out of 10. Leif Couture, I don't think that's for me, unfortunately. This is the only one I had in here. There's no note. It's just personalized passion. But, oh yes. Oh, to the yes, Leif. I'll check again next week. But that is... There's no note or anything. But thank you so much. That is absolutely incredible. Hold on. Are there two of them? There's a matching set. There's oh yes, no, these are the new downstairs towels. Oh yes. Matching. Hold on, I gotta show Maya real quick. Hold on. Please hold. Oh, this is fantastic. Yep, phenomenal. No notes. Chair. Well done. The fam's over, so we had to go up. We go up to her. Thank you, whoever said there's no note. So thank you so much, because this is incredible. And I will always have hand towels down here now. And I even can wash one, and I can still have this one out. So 10 out of 10. Thank you, and thank you. Sorry it's a little bit late tonight, folks. I know usually we go live at 7:30 Eastern. Had to push it back a little bit. Had to get that Amazon video out. Took a little bit, so that happens. KHM with a $5. Does Perna know what his name in Latin means? Ham What that means, I know not. Anyway, what you playing on PlayStation? Dude, I haven't even turned my PlayStation on, and it's been a minute. It has been a hot minute. I would love to play. Has anyone started playing the Ghost of Yote? I would love to play it. I've heard, like, good things. But, like, I know IGN, they didn't really like it, but a bunch of reviewers said it was really good. So, Ghost, 34 months sure does fly by. My trick is to make sure the Dirty Blonde is stress-free football. I love peanut butter sandwiches. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Jason with a fire. What in the world's going on with the special teams this year? It's like the Oprah Winfrey with teams. You get a block. You get a block. The good news is that, like, it makes special teams more interesting, right? And that was kind of the whole goal of the NFL. I don't know if they anticipated this blocking pandemic that's going on, but in terms of just like running the ball out, and actually having kickoff returns, that has gone up significantly. So that's been nice. And obviously, there's teams like the Rams who are doing the knuckleball to try and mix things up. But yeah, man, and especially with the Rams, but they've had so many block kicks. It's crazy right now. So yeah, special teams, I wouldn't be surprised if you start, maybe in the playoffs or something, there's going to be a special teams play that's going to cost one of these teams this year. And hopefully it's not the Packers. John fires, does Tyreek ever play again? So for what team? Also, Shedeur think he is helping his career with his antics. Someone mentioned this, and I think it was Bruce Arians maybe? And he's like, well, why are we even interviewing QB3s? Like, if you think about any other team, right, you are not interviewing QB3. Like, it's just not. And I was like, oh, I never even really thought about that. So I honestly think you could look at Shedeur and not like him, and that's totally fine. That's your prerogative. I also feel like the media storm, because they know he's going to get clicks, is just going to constantly be circling. So that. Tyreek, I mean, his agent said that he was going to play again. I don't think it's going to be for the Dolphins, though. Maybe he'll go back to the Chiefs. Garrett Fiver, who's your second favorite NFL team? I don't know, man. Maybe like, it's all Packers. Then there's other teams where, like, I don't mind. But yeah, Bills are always cool. Tanker with a fire. Can the Vikings and Ravens just combine teams for a couple weeks? We are literally playing third string UTFAs for our linemen here in Minnesota. Yeah, you are not wrong. You are not wrong. It's pretty nuts. So I have no idea, man. There's so many injuries right now. It's pretty wild. Tech, it's good. All right, Mike saying it's good. All right, hell yeah. Brian Turner, Free Willy better than Flipper? Of course it is. Michael Jackson, hold me like the River Jordan. Archer Tour, chances Broncos beat the Eagles. The Eagles offense has to, like, not show up for any quarters, and I think, but that's going to be tough. That's going to be very tough. Muff with a fiver. Packers beat the Lions. Lions obliterated the Bears. Bears obliterated the Cowboys. Cowboys tie with the Packers. Make it make sense, Tom. Welcome to September football, my friend. Welcome to the madness. Welcome to the chaos. This is what September football can bring. And now with blocked kicks. So someone was asking, we're 131 subs away from 907. So we'll probably hit it like late tonight or early tomorrow morning. So around there. Jay's Fire Lamar out. I'd start 2 in fantasy. Please lie to me and tell me there's hope. I actually thought about starting to, because they're playing the Panthers. I honestly think he can get you enough points. He should be all right. Former Terry, yay, Ted got a raise. Just had to get kidnapped by a CEO and have a Whole Foods bag put on his head. Easy. Adrian to Tanner, hey, Tom, still can't decide whether to start the KCD or Denver D. As stressful as I'm doing fantasy for the first time this year since, somehow unbeaten through 4 weeks. Very nice. Yes, not me, you got it. Appreciate you. Thanks for leaving a comment. Denver defense is good, and they might be able to get some pressure. And you look at the Eagles offense and you do wonder if they're going to sputter a little bit just because they haven't played a full game. But I think, I would feel more confident in Kansas City right now. Zutter, I like Maya better because she's a fellow Eagles fan. Oh, no, she ain't. Appreciate you, Jesse. Wolf and Fire, see the Bills winning AFC East, or do you see Patriots coming back? I got the Bills right now. I think that they've already beaten a good amount of AFC teams. But I think that if they're able to knock down the Patriots this Sunday, obviously we're just in week 5, but it's looking pretty good. So the Ravens have 25% of the starters injured or IR. That sounds fine, right? That sounds fine. David Fire, keep up the great work. Flag. Welcome to the posse. Appreciate you. Pizzo, happy freaking birthday, buddy! Let's go. 51 freaking fracking months, chapter 35. Let's get it. Cheers, Tom, and all you beautiful people. Hail mods and fins up. Bye. Pizzle, happy freaking fracking birthday. Hope you have an excellent weekend, an excellent day. Let's go. Jeremy Terry, yeah, you got the flag towels. Yes! They're a gift from my wife, Rachel. They're for the downstairs bathroom so your hands stay dry. Well, Jeremy, please, a huge thank you to you. A huge thank you to Rachel. These are, I could not ask for better. This is phenomenal. This is a huge gift. I'm going to hang one like over here, and I'm going to have one in the bathroom. So even if I have to run out after washing my hands to get back to the game, we got this. I appreciate you both. Thank you so, so much. This is awesome. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 0 notes. 0. FLG, the Simmons sack gets even more hilarious when you look at the Texans' right tackle and right guard blocking each other. At the end of the play, 6 guys are blocking James Lynch. Everything's fine with their offensive line. Everything is fine. Tom, do you set up a watermelon or something when doing videos because your characters always look like they genuinely staring at someone? No, I've just gotten decent at it. Tanker, I have not. But to be fair, I really haven't watched anything right now. I'm so behind. Rachel, I have a husband named Jeremy. Congratulations, Rachel. Congratulations. Well done. To be fair. Yeah, they might, for them right now, the Bills are, in talking about their early success, beating the Ravens is a nice way to, who knows what they're going to do for the rest of the season, but it's a nice way to ensure some standings might fall your way later in the year. So that's kind of nice. So Andrew, too, who could challenge the Bills for the AFC? I think the Chiefs could definitely do it. The Chiefs are up there right now. You look at the AFC West, if they get Joe Alt back and Hampton continues to be good, I think the Chargers are going to be pretty darn solid. But I think those are the big 2 teams. The Steelers might win their division just out of by default. AFC South, we'll see, as that goes. And then and that's it seems like the field is not as crazy this year in the AFC. Johnny, streaming the Eagles on Sunday, and if not, how much? I don't think so. I have to see what the TV map is and seeing what games I'm going to get. Jacob, it should be fun. You get to go to a playoff game. Let me see here. NFL TV map. I know I just got Sunday ticket. Actually, I could probably cancel it because I got the 7-day free trial. Right. How long does it take you to do the NFL scripted every week? You do amazing work with it. I appreciate you. It varies from week to week, but usually it takes a couple hours to write it, and then it takes a couple hours to film it. And that it's usually about like 6 hours total. It's usually like a 2-2-2 situation to write it, record it, and edit it in the same day. Around there. Blizzard Tour scriptwriter understands ref like how it does Chewy. It's true. All right, Denver, Philadelphia. I really don't want to be honest. And plus, Perno will be streaming that too. So I kind of don't. Then I'm getting the Dallas Jets game. No, that's a whole lot of no. Fox Late is Detroit, Cincinnati. That is also a big no as well. Yeah, I don't know. The game that I was looking at was potentially the Buccaneers-Seahawks game. I think that one could be a good game. And they're the late game. So it might be them. Or, again, it might just be a rare one stream day. Panthers, so 2 weeks excited for Week 17 Saints-Titans game. Let's go. No, Jets, Dallas, they're so good. Yeah, Commanders, Chargers could be sneaky good. Without Scary Terry, we'll see. But that's the other one that I think could be sneaky good. I might give myself a little bit of a bye week. A little bit. But Sunday night will be interesting. Monday night, I think, is going to be really, really interesting. Oh, no, I'll be doing... That's the one game. That's the one. Yeah, we'll do Sunday night, as always. Yeah, Buccaneers, Hawks, I think, is probably that one. And then Commanders, Chargers. Texans, Ravens might be interesting. It might be a very low-scoring game. It might just be a defensive game, but... We'll see. Any tank bowls? Giant Saints is going to be something. Zooter with a 5. Zooter Magruder, the superior twin. That's why my mom loves me more than my evil twin. I own you all. Hear me roar, fly, Eagles, fly. There you go. Ashley with a 5. You're sitting up way too straight. Get a beer. Kick back. Relax. Is that better? Was that? Oh, we did get a beer. Scott with a 20. Hey, Tom, love all your work. You're awesome. Hey, Scott. I appreciate the hell out of you. Thank you. Hope you are doing well. Yeah, I was thinking I was really going back and forth about making a reaction last night, and I almost did. But I did. I was like, all right, I'll do Amazon today, and then I have a bunch of ideas for scripted that I saved. So yeah. Andrew Tur, surprised Rams chose to run it on 4th. I'm not surprised that they chose to run it. I'm surprised that the play call was so vanilla, right? Like that I think was the biggest issue because like they had timeouts were called before that, and to just run it up the gut felt like I don't, you know what I mean? I just feel like for Sean McVay, you could have done a few different things there. I like the call to go for it. I don't like the play call. So, now if I have such a bad day, Tom, but seeing your super chats made it better. Appreciate that out of you. Hey, I appreciate that out of you, Ben. Thank you, and thank you. I know, it's crazy, Jesse. Uncle with a 5. My sister turned 18 the second. My parents' 5 kids are now all adults. That's it. We're all old now. We're all old. That's it. That's it. Prem, I don't doubt it. Yeah, I think Saints-Giants could be like a competitive game. I do agree with that. Ryan, they too. Would I start Texans or Seahawks defense? I might lean Texans. It might be crazy, but I might lean Texans. I did pick it. I'm not super confident in it. I also found a random spotted cow in my fridge upstairs, so we got that. But yeah, I might lean Texans. Rachel with a 5 says, I have a rare Sunday off with no plan, so I might get red zone and just more stress-free football than my body has room for. We're gonna be vibing. Dude, spider on. No, all right, just had to check. Yeah, no, stress-free football is gonna be amazing this Sunday. I'm very much looking forward to that. Very, very, very much looking forward to it. Whoa there, Dom. Whoa there. That was a close one. Just a little bit. GMC with a 5. Do you think you may start incorporating Monday Night Football into scripted every week like did this past week? I miss if Monday Night Football was scripted. It's honestly, so the only reason why there hasn't been Monday Night Football scripted is because I have been behind like every single week this season. And that's what's made it really difficult because if you recall, on Mondays, what I used to do for the past couple, what I did last year and what I've been doing for the past couple seasons was I did every fans and I did scripted on Monday. The problem is scripted is starting to take longer. I don't know if that's just because I'm older or I'm putting more characters in or I'm taking more time editing. I don't know what the answer is. But the point is that it's taking longer for me to do. So that's kind of been an issue so far this season. And so because I'm not doing every fans on Monday, it has to be for Tuesday. And the problem with that is when I record every fans on Tuesday, I do it in like the late morning. Then I have to also record power rankings so Johnny could do it. But I have to record and I have to edit every fans first. And then I have to do power rankings. And so by that time, I have no time to do if Monday Night Football was scripted. So I would like to do it. I'm not going to lie. And I got to be honest, like the issue though is I really don't like doing scripted on Tuesday. Because one, if the Monday night game is, then I just waited an extra day for nothing. And that's going to cost like subs and views. So there's kind of no benefit with that. And then the other downside is that then Sunday, which is already crazy, Monday, which is already crazy, and Tuesday is already crazy. Like, I like having Tuesday to do, okay, I'm only doing 2 videos that day, and that's it. And scripted takes it's literally a 6-hour ordeal usually. So, yes, I want to, but I'm just old, man. I don't know. Colleen, love that Josh Allen. Super excited to see Matt Collins. I miss him. Good old Matt Collins saying for the record, he's apparently mad on seeing Diggs again. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate one battle? Ooh, one battle after another? It was good. The pacing was incredible. For a long-ass movie, like, it was really, really, really good. I'd probably put, I think, like, a solid 9. A 9 out of 10. I think it would be a solid 9. Ron with the 10. Hey, Tom, long time no type. My work schedule finally allows me to watch live. Would you prefer LaFleur go to the end zone with the last second, or is avoiding the loss more important? No, you take the tie in that situation when you have 1 second left. I think it was just the criticism that LaFleur is getting is the play calling that's going on. He thought he was in the 2-minute drill. But, yeah, that one I think was the biggest issue is that they didn't get ready in time. And then, they almost lost the game out of incompetence. So... Oh, Zach, I appreciate you. This is after a bald cap spin on it. FLG with Tara. Cam Warner and McDaniel could be pretty special. Maybe. But a 5 are saying, Wentz might actually be the most sacked QB in a game with this O-line. Center that's never played center and not a good backup right tackle and undrafted rookie left guard. That might be tough. That might be a little bit tough. Yeah. Oh, no. Goku with a fire. It's Friday. You know what that means. Yoshiote is awesome. I hear good things. I really want to play it. Maybe next year. I want to pull a God of War Ragnarok and just go and play it at like 3 o'clock in the morning for like 2 hours. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Name with a fire. Tom, I'm gonna go on to a non-for-profit wrestling event tomorrow. It's an old abandoned Sam's Club warehouse. Should be fun. Oh hell yeah, that sounds dope. Hell yeah, have a great time. Cam with a fire. I love you, Thomas of Grossis. How do you feel about the John Cena retirement tour, and who do you think his final opponent is? I gotta be honest with you. I don't think that they have booked this well. I don't think that that is a very hot take. I think that there have been some really good matches in this retirement tour. Like the Randy Orton Backlash one sticks out. The Cody Rhodes SummerSlam one sticks out. It just feels like it's so thrown together and there's like no foresight behind it. And even like CM Punk, right? That's one of Cena's biggest rivals ever. And they had a 2-week build. And so I gotta be honest, like the heel turn didn't work. And I don't think that's fully on John Cena. I think you'd look at the booking, but on top of that, like The Rock totally screwed them. When you have Travis Scott, who's walking down the freaking ramp at WrestleMania forever, and that's how it ends. And the match before that sucked anyway. Yes, Penguin, I only respond to donations, and I also can't read. But that's like one of the biggest things is like, I don't know how you fumble this so bad that you have John Cena for so long, and it just feels like it's so haphazardly thrown together. So I have no idea who his last, maybe people are talking about Braun, people are talking about Dom, but yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. DK, yeah, no, I heard Peacemaker this season is excellent. I have not seen it yet. I saw the first season and I absolutely loved it. I just haven't had time to watch it, so I really, really want to. We'll see. Enjoying Wisconsin. It's a great state. It's a great state. Oh, man, form with Kevin Owens. Oh, KO coming out. That U.S. belt, like that U.S. match. Oh, my God, it was so good. So good. On the monthly awards, I got to be honest, I don't pay attention to them. I have seen Bullet Train. Bullet Train is actually really good, Tanker. Bullet Train, I had very low expectations, and I think I watched it randomly on Netflix one random night a couple years ago, and it was, like, really, really good. So, yeah, it was, yeah, JC, they just never did well. Never did well. Jess says, yeah, Tom, you never read my response unless you pay $1 million. It's true. It's $1 million a super chat now. Inflation's crazy. It's nuts. Cheers, y'all. Happy Friday. Spritz, I'm ready. It's 80 freaking degrees outside, which is great because, like, I got to go swimming again today, so that was nice for 20 minutes, but Slim Jim, snap into it. Thank you for the 5. Appreciate you. Thank you. But, yeah, no, it is a very refreshing movie. Like, it's funny. The action's really, really great. Nathan, GTA 6, if I have time. Phoenix, you get recognized more since you moved to Wisconsin. I mean, here's the thing. I haven't gone out a ton, but each time I have gone out, it's usually at least once. So everyone's been super cool, man. I'm super happy to be living here right now. I mean, the place is gorgeous. Yeah, there's a lot to get used to, but I couldn't be happier right now. The times that I do go out. Jed with a 5'2". Good evening, Tom. Hope you're doing well. I have a rare fall Friday off from high school football announcing. Glad to be here. Hope you read this. Hey, Jed, appreciate the heck out of you. Nice Friday off. Not too bad. Tomorrow, I actually have the full day off. It's going to be glorious. Glorious. Everyone's super cool. I can change that. Just deck me in the face. And that's it. That's fine. 72. Man, like, it's in the 70s back in New York, too. It's wild. The Rams have been ranked at number 1. In the history of power rankings, I don't know. Maybe? I don't remember, to be honest with you, though. Yeah. Coach update. If Sunday Night Football didn't happen, things would have already been recorded, but that set me back this week, so I'm going to try next week. Yeah, sure, too. Seahawks have a chance to win the NFC West. They got a shot, sure. Yeah, I think they have a shot. We'll see, when they play teams like the Rams and stuff like that, but I know Vegan Fest is in Madison tomorrow. I know. I got sent that. I would have loved to go. I'm not going to be able to attend, but is that and the Brewers playoff game? I was like, damn, I would have liked to go to either one of those, but unfortunately, not in the cards. But if we can if I can go to a playoff game, I'm really going to try. I know it's against the Cubs. I do meetups, yeah. I'm hoping to schedule one within the next month or so. But if not, then during 30 and 30, there'll be 30 in a row. KT out of fire. Been trying to focus elsewhere, but anytime I see a rogue ice arrest and someone getting hurt on video, my heart sinks. It's hard not to be mad. Oh, dude, 100%. And that's the thing, too. Like, they were in Green Bay. I want to say it was, like, yesterday. And then, obviously, all the stuff that's coming out of Chicago. And, yeah, man, it's a tough look right now. And it's just, it feels very, okay, so what do I do? It feels very much like that. Meadow at 20. OT idea, 2-minute drill battle. 2 timeouts per team. Clock doesn't stop unless timeout. If both tie again, they keep battling. If one team scores a TD over opponent field goal, then they win. If a team makes a stop and scores a field goal on their turn, then win. I mean, I don't even know if they have to make it that complicated, to be honest with you. I really don't even know if you have to. I think you could just literally go, okay, both teams get the ball, right? If they both score field goals, both score touchdowns, right? Then it's just sudden death after that. And then take it from there. Terry with a tenor. So be honest here. How much did you weird out the family last night after the game? Oh, I didn't even do a reaction video, so it wasn't even that much. And I mean, at this point, gotta be used to it at least a little bit. You know, a little bit. Joseph, time won't ball as well. Are you going to any Packers games this year? Go Lions. I already went to my preseason game that I go to every single year, so probably not, unless there's some crazy things that happen. But as of right this second, no. But I'm okay with that. Within the next couple years, I'm hoping to actually be able to go some games, 2 games during the season. To OT idea, the biggest lineman do some mud wrestling. Now we're talking. Mm-hmm. Yep. Predicting that block, not cool. Nostradamus strikes again. That's right, Sam. Thoughts on Bad Bunny's performance? It's so, again, we were talking about Jeffrey Bezos, right? Because I had Bo Burnham then stuck in my head for a good chunk of the day. And there's, I think it's from Inside, where there's a point where Bo Burnham goes on a little bit of a monologue rant. And he's just like, can anyone in the world just shut up? Just shut up. Just do every idea that comes into your... I gotta be just truthfully transparent. I learned about Bad Bunny because of WWE. I had heard of his music before, but never tuned into it. But then I watched him at Backlash, and that entrance was literally one of the best things about WWE that entire year from Puerto Rico. The entire crowd singing along with him was legendary. And it was a good match with Damian Priest. So I then checked out some of his songs, and he has some dope songs. But the thing that really stands out to me is he puts on a really good show. And that's why I'm sure it's going to be a really good halftime show. Folks who are mad about it, I wish I had the time to I wish that I had nothing else going on in my life that was able to consume me with such anger, that I had such a strong opinion about a Bad Bunny playing the halftime show. I don't care, man. I hope he puts on a great show. It's probably going to be great. Who, cool. Again, even if it's not music that you listen to, there's been plenty of halftime performances of music I don't listen to. And guess what? We all survive. We all wake up the next day. So, I don't know, man. It's just... Josh Fine, new favorite book series, Dungeon Crawler Carl. Never heard of that. Imagine Interstellar, D&D, plus Hunger Games, plus Running Man, plus Monty Python. That is a litany of different genres. That sounds pretty crazy. Mulligan, at least Sunday Night Football. We're doing Sunday Night Football. So, that entrance was so good. Bad Bunny, the wrestler? Mm-hmm. Ashley Fine, I'm kind of confused. What are the next charity streams? So, I have a couple of... Chaotic Good Sports that are in the works right now with some guests. I'm hoping that they are able to come to fruition in October. So Chaotic Good Sports, so every single week that we do those, we wind up that's for a charity that I'd like or a cause that the guest picks. So that's going to depend on that. But we have our massive December stream, which is the week before Christmas. So that's when we do, it's usually an 8 to a 13 hour stream, and 100% of it goes to a charity. And so we already picked out the charity. It's a much smaller charity, which is going to be fantastic. So yeah, if we can raise $100,000 like we did last year for him, let's go. Boto with Terry. Never watched a halftime show anyway, so I don't care who's in it, to be honest. And there you go. And there you go, man. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend. One, the Swifties would have brought up the stadium because of the cult mentality. It wouldn't have been a good crowd for the Super Bowl. I got to be honest with you. I would rather a whole bunch of Swifties than a whole bunch of corporate sponsors be in there for the Super Bowl. If I'm being honest. You know? Yeah, Tim, I think it's just because listen, everything has to be politicized. Everything. Every single thing has to be. Because if not, then what would we be angry about? I don't know, man. So, that's it. Dude, Prince, Michael Jackson's, his halftime show is great, but Prince is always gonna be my favorite. Always gonna be my favorite. Also, too, I hope Bad Bunny does a whole show in Spanish. Hey, listen, why not, man? I mean, I watch it all on mute anyway. Like, I haven't watched, like, I think the Rihanna one I was able to have on, like, 1 or 2 volume. Where's Rihanna at? And I put on my own halftime show. And that was it. Prince in the Rain playing Purple Rain. Come on now. Can you make it rain harder? Legendary. Galatier, who's winning the Super Bowl? Don't say Green Bay. Packers. Hey. But yeah, I did say Eagles versus Ravens, but I don't know about the Ravens anymore. So I think you could still have, if we're not going Packers, you could do Lions look good, Eagles look good. And then you're throwing around like the Chiefs, Bills, somewhere around there. So just saying. Who doesn't want BlackRock representatives in their own booth at the game? 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. The Justin Timberlake song. Get out of here, Zach. No. Last halftime show I watched was MJ. It was a great one. Dude, Michael Jackson was insane, man. Just like, you want to talk about like global superstar. That was Michael Jackson. Just angry about eating angry. That's it. Bring back Janet Jackson. I watched that halftime show live. I did. I remember we were talking about national tragedies yesterday during the football stream. I remember where I was during the Janet Jackson halftime show. Beardy Way 20 started a new job on Monday after a long search. Congratulations, Beardy. I know that job market is not fun right now. Thanks for being a shining light of positivity. It really does help. Beardy, hell yeah. Congratulations, brother. That's fantastic. Have a phenomenal weekend, and I hope it goes great on Monday. Bring back Left Shark. Now we're talking. Now we are talking. You ever plan on doing something big like 30 and 30 again? Yes, I will be doing 30 and 30 part 2 this summer, most likely, when we hit 1 million subscribers. Meadow Tour, Bad Bunny with special guest Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler obviously did like Happy Gilmore, but now he's going to be in that new Netflix movie, the one with George Clooney, that looks like it's pure Oscar bait. And I do really respect that, because Adam Sandler is like a great dramatic actor. He does good work. Was it Rain Over Me was really, really good. Uncut Gems, of course, was really, really good. But he has the range for it. I mean, hell, I know Click is Punch Drunk Love, of course. Click is, I know, a comedy, but dude, if you ever like watched Click, holy God, like that one scene is like, huh. So yeah, I think I love how he does like, okay, one for me and one for them. Bills. If you do the Bills Chiefs game like you have done 7 games of the Chiefs, they have the next 2 primetime games. Yeah, I mean, I'll be streaming Bills Chiefs unless it coincides with the Packers game. So, Click is sad. Yeah, because it's just like, oh, you're farting in David Hasselhoff's salad. And then it's like, oh, you're ripping my heart out. Yep. Edward, you passed your driver's test. Let's go. Congratulations. Yeah, dude, I haven't watched Click in a while. It used to make me cry. It was a time. Blaine's Farm and Fleet or Mills Fleet Farm. I haven't been to either yet. I'm so sorry. Rachel with a fireside. You remind me of my junior year history teacher. Was also the school football team's defensive coordinator, who was one of my favorite teachers. Hell yeah. Imagine like being like teaching one of your players too, and like you're just really a terrible coach. Like you're just not good. So yeah, that'd be something. Exactly, Finn. Doesn't trust me. Only week Packers and Bills clash is week 11. Thank you, Luke. Appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. I'm streaming every Chiefs game. It's like every single one. So, DC, I like to think I did pretty good. Rosa Turret Tom, you were right. It was not for faint of heart. Nay. Nope. Can I be the special teams coordinator? I already have a meeting. H2 fires. As a teacher, did you ever have to deal with a weapon? On my school bus, I had to deal with a kid who used a taser on another kid during a fight. That's fun. That's always fun. Yeah, there was a kid who brought a knife in. That got dealt with easily, though. That was the only one. That was much late. That was 2019? Yeah, I was up in Monticello. So, yeah, you got it, Chris. You got it. Zach, I have not. You should read it. Now, what's it about? What we got there? About Time, Kelly? Oh my God. It's such a great movie. About Time is such a sweet movie. Don't think too hard about like the time travel element of it, because then I feel like you can start getting some loopholes in there real quick, but very good movie. Oh, the conversation on the beach. Oh my God, with the dad. It's so good. So good. Chaperone plays the Super Bowl. We have to get Wildflower on stage. I heard you wanted me to stay. Yeah, great googly moogly. Indeed. About Time is a very good comfort. It is very good. It's a very good comfort movie. FLG to fire. Is Nicolas Cage available for a head coaching job? He's learned enough about football from the Madden movie. Maybe. He's also in like that, what is it, The Carpenter's Son, which is like a Jesus horror movie. I saw the trailer the other night and I was like, what is this? That was something. Oh, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind? Excellent film. I feel like you can't watch that. It is. Yeah, it's called The Carpenter's Son, and Nicolas Cage is in it, and it's a horror movie with Jesus. True story. Yeah, no, I feel like that movie, I watched it when I was like a teenager, and then I watched it later on in my life, and it hit a lot harder later on in my life after I like had relationships and was like, oh, I can actually relate to some of these emotions. So, sure. Hot take, 2014-15 WWE run was peak WWE entertainment in the 2010s. And see, what would happen in 14-15? I don't really recognize a ton by those years. So, they are making a Passion of the Christ too, aren't they? Isn't that an actual thing that's happening? I think. Killer, no. But hold on. Mama Grossi actually texted me today. Oh, Mama Grossi texted me right now. Oh, we can see the Northern Lights. Ooh. Hold on. She texted me literally. There you go. I'm 85,111 away. So, there you go. Past lives? Oh, Prep, Maya and I went to go see that at our local indie theater when we were back in New York. Shout out Jacob Burns. Yeah, Past Lives is a beautiful movie. Past Lives is a beautiful, beautiful movie. It just, it definitely subverts some expectations, but I think it doesn't go the way you think it's going to, hence the subverting expectations aspect, but it also, I think there's a lot of relatability in there for like a whole bunch of different people. And yeah, you talk about like actual like Asian representation. Yeah, it's pretty damn great. Former Terror. Bad Bunny Backlash is almost up there with Dylan Mulvaney, Bud Light, and the Cracker Barrel logo design in terms of stirring up fake outrage. Gulp. Hopefully I don't stir something up here. I gotta be honest with you, I still don't even fully know what the Cracker Barrel thing is about. I will also tell you I have never walked into a Cracker Barrel because I'm pretty sure I couldn't eat anything in there. And also third, I do not care. I could not care in the slightest about what the Cracker Barrel logo is. In my heart of hearts, in my true as my North Star, you could not pay me to care about the Cracker Barrel logo. Yeah, I don't even know where a Cracker Barrel is. I don't know. Zachary, it's my birthday. Hey! Happy birthday, Zachary. Happy birthday. Indian food for dinner. Hell yeah. Highly recommend Mob Psycho 100, my favorite anime. 36 episodes, all bangers. All right. Kimo, it is a fake window. It's a fake window. Have a fantastic birthday. Which is what they tour. Passion's getting a second and third movie? They're making it into a trilogy? What? Okay. I don't. All right. Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, is it Revenge of the Lord? Return of the Lord? Ron with Fire. I was thinking about Ari Aster, and I think he's trying something with Bo and Eddington. I think he's trying to invent a new genre, social horror. So Ari Aster is I really like his work. I love Hereditary, Midsummer, big fan. Beau is Afraid was a lot. I only saw it once, and I've still told this before. It was one of the first movies that Maya and I ever saw in theaters, and it's like a 3-hour movie. And if you ever have seen Beau is Afraid, it has Joaquin Phoenix, and it's basically like a man who has significant trauma and anxiety, and if everything in his anxious brain was like coming true, right? And it is like a 3-hour trip, man. And the end of that movie is something. It was not my favorite. I would like to watch it at some point in the future again on a rewatch. But Maya and I did watch Eddington a few months ago, and I have to say, we really liked it. I really liked it. So Eddington takes place, it has Pedro Pascal, who I don't think he's in anything anymore. Pedro Pascal's in it with Joaquin Phoenix, and it takes place during COVID. And I really liked it. I thought it was, it's a little heavy-handed, but I thought it was done really well. And considering like how crazy that time was, and even though it feels like it was so long ago, it was 5 years ago. It was really good. Johnny, yeah, one battle after another. I really enjoyed it. Alan Terra, Tom just sat down from cutting the grass and making pear wine for my wife. Watering the garden, now a bonfire to chill and listen to my favorite podcaster. Thanks for all your videos and cheers. Hey, Alan, that sounds like a good way to wind down the day, my friend. Enjoy. Some pear wine, huh? I like that. You got it, John. Meadow with a fire. Man, Andor Season 3 is getting good. Weird they picked Chicago as a setting. I have friends everywhere. Okay, what a fire. I heard her follow-up to Past Lives Materialist wasn't as good. I still need to see it, though. Have you watched it? I have not. I didn't realize that was her, to be honest with you. I did not know. There you go, Mean Gene. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't realize that was her. No, I didn't see it, though. Yeah, quite a bit. It is crazy, Kevin. It's pretty nuts. It is. Hazmat to fire. Listen, Cracker Barrel gives you a lot of okay food for a good price. Beats a lot of places anymore. Just have to rush kiddos through the gift shop. There you go. Oh, no, I'm not hating on it. I just have never been. Boost to fire. The Cracker Barrel is a fake controversy from CB's new ownership group who wanted to up sales and change the logo to grab attention. Terry, if my estimation is correct, there is a Cracker Barrel about 15 minutes near the Costco. All right. I mean, I'm still not going to go because I'm pretty sure I can't eat anything there. But, Prem, I agree with that. It really did fly under the radar. Aries Fire. We'll get any more individualized fans from the fan reactions again. Missed the more characterized versions of the fans versus the generic version. Oh, you mean the, like the season reactions? Yeah, we'll do the season reactions. I just didn't get a chance to do them this summer because I had to move and do all that stuff. But, yeah, those will be back next summer. 100%. I've seen her. Her is great, DC. And I feel like, yeah, that falling in love with Scarlett Johansson's voice. We're like, haha, what a funny joke. Then fast forward to 2025. Rachel Defire. Anyone who said that defense over Cracker Barrel has never made a real homemade Southern meal made lovingly by the Southern grandma. Facts. Kevin with a 20. Not gonna lie, thanks to the Titans being ass from top to bottom. Haven't watched as much NFL as previous years. It sucks because organizations as bad as them does hurt the league in a way. At least Nashville SC won the U.S. Cup. Yeah, I mean, because there gets to a point where it's not good, right? It's not good. The product's not good. When you have like fan podcasters that are quitting, it's not great. But it's also, and I say this to a ton of people, like I am obviously very passionate about the Green Bay Packers and football because I love the sport. I love the Packers and I love football. But if football is not doing it for you, or football is having such a negative impact like on the mentals, then don't watch it, man. Because at the end of the day, like this should be fun. Like this should be worth watching. And if it's not, spend your time doing something else, man. There's only got so much time, Oh, you talking about the division sagas? Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that one. We'll kind of see. I gotta finish Coach first. Chico Terra, Tom, been watching since Lionel took the office in the North Saga. Love the content, but Detroit isn't having your cheese fantasies. Go to Cracker Barrel, you fake Midwesterner. Again, I'm allergic to everything there, and I'm pretty sure I can have much better food, including soul food. That is going to be a lot better than Cracker Barrel. Forward to fire. Speaking of Oscar bait, thoughts on The Rock and the Smashing Machine? It does look like Oscar bait. It looks like every fighting movie ever. I'm not going to lie. It looks It kind of does. I think one of my favorite like fighting movies is probably Warrior with Tom Hardy. That's an excellent movie. But I mean, I think I'm going to see it at some point. So I gave The Paper a try. We watched like 6 episodes and we haven't gone back to it. It was like okay at times, and then it kind of was whatever. Joe252 said, hot take, Waffle House better than Cracker Barrel. Listen with a fire. Sequels released in 2026 are titled The Resurrection of Christ Part 1 and 2. Just so you have all the information. Part 1 in March, Part 2 in May. They're that close together? Huh. All right. Justin Fire. Probably the reason you never see is because it's a road stop location like Pilot gas station for truckers. But I know Pilot Gas. I mean, I've done enough road trips. Who's so they tour doing the nature instead of letting Ravens hurt me. There you go. There you go. Balto to Fire. Wait a second. You're a Packers fan? Not to rethink my whole existence. I know. The Wrestler is a good movie too. Mickey Rourke. Oh yeah. Zach, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a nom or something. See, and someone else told me about that, the Kill Bill thing. Someone else told me about that. So, yeah, it's not good. See what favorite Packers tight end of all time besides Kraft Mac and Cheese? Bubba Franks. Give me Bubba Franks, baby. Jermichael Finley was great when we had him, but give me Bubba Franks. Big Jimbo, what they fire? Will you be watching the Brewers play tomorrow? I will. I will be watching. I can't go, but I will be watching. I will. DK, it's still the Packers. Still the Packers, though. Still the Packers. I don't know. I haven't seen enough Demon Slayer, so I don't know enough about it, to be honest with you. So, I don't know. About Today by The National closing out The Warrior was so good. The National is also a great band. You want to talk, that's like a heartbreaking song, too. It's something. Definitely something. Hey, there you go, KW. Hell yeah. Showing up some Fisher. Let's go. Favorite era of the Packers? I mean, the Vince Lombardi era is so much fun to go back and look at. But, I mean, the one that I lived through, it's Rodgers. FL Judah 5, Passion 2, Christ Strikes Back, and Passion 3, Return to Christ. That's right. Oh, Iron Claw was depressing as hell, especially for people who didn't know. No, Nathan, I have not. Who don't know about the Von Erichs, because that story and that movie. If you watch Iron Claw, it's a good movie, but they like leave out even more tragic stuff that happened to that family because their youngest, one of the Von Erich like kids who was like really, really young. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know if he got electrocuted from. He drowned in like a puddle, like heartbreaking stuff. And you see him in the movie. Like there's a scene where he's there. But good God, man, like the Von Erichs, like that, the amount of tragedy in that family, like holy cow, man, it's heavy, it's tough. And we saw them wrestle for ROH. Chicken Fire. Sorry, allergic to Cracker Barrel, Tom. This brings me great sadness. Love you, Tom. It's all good. It's all good, man. Listen, I'm allergic to dairy and moved to the dairy state. That's how much I wanted to be here. So, you know what I mean? Oh, it's terrible. Opinion on the Raiders. No offensive line. Geno Smith ain't the guy, but Ashton Genty be the guy. Defense is good. You know, at least the pass rush could be there. Yeah, unfortunately, kind of wasted a really good defensive performance and good Ashton Genty breakout game on that Bears game. Allison Tom, is this the year Calvin gets his suit? Maybe. Could be. We're saying with day 2, how do you get through a bad day going through it right now? It's let me put it this way. Saying it's a good question. So I used to do stand-up comedy, right? And I started in 2015. And when you first start and you don't have a lot of open mics or spots under your belt, every show is like make or break, right? So you go up there and you do well, you're like, man, I'm on cloud nine. Like I'm the greatest comic in the history of the world. And if you go out there and you bomb and you do terribly, then it's like, oh my God, I'm the worst person in the world. And the story I always tell is I went to Stand Up New York, which was a New York City comedy club. I did like an 8-minute spot on a Wednesday and it crushed. And I was like still relatively new. And it crushed. And I was like, oh man, like I got applause breaks, the whole 9 yards, got them rolling. And then I did that exact same set, the exact same one on Friday. It was for a paid spot. It was at a golf course. Like it was at like one of their like country clubs or something. So it was a paid spot. I think I got paid like $26. And I bombed so bad. I mean, not even a giggle, not even a laugh, right? Like, it was horrendous. And that was kind of a lesson that I learned. It was the same exact set that it's like, it's just another day, man. You're going to have good days. You're going to have bad days. It's another day. So when it's good, hell yeah. Rock out. Appreciate those days. When it's bad, there'll be some good days that'll be coming around. That's it. Kogus with a 20. Stopping by the stream. Gave me an interview like 2 years ago. And since it got 500K on Twitter and Insta, hey, congratulations. 10K on YouTube. Well, I thank you for investing in small creators and inspiring my growth. Hey, crush it, brother. Glad to see you doing well. Crush it, crush it. TikTok, yeah. TikTok, that algorithm really, really benefits creators like put out a ton of content like consistently too. So, oh yeah, man. Congratulations. That's super. You should be super proud of that. Let's go, let's go. I used to listen to Allergic to Fun when Walgreens was pissing me off. Worked every time. There we go. Mean Gene, Jack Von Erich was the oldest child. He did get electrocuted but didn't drown. All right, was he the... Okay, hold on. I thought one... Yeah, so there was 3 that died from suicide. Was it Jack Jr.? Yeah. He got electrocuted by a trailer, then fell into a melting snow puddle and drowned. Yeah, so that was it. Yeah, it was a freak accident in Niagara Falls, New York. He touched a trailer's electrified tongue, was shocked unconscious, and fell face first into a puddle of melting snow and drowned. Dude, like, holy God. And that was their youngest. It's just, like, heartbreaking what happens to that family. King with Fire, what's the weirdest dream you've ever had? I don't really remember weird ones. I still remember childhood scary ones. I remember some of those. Like, if you ever saw One Battle After Another, which just came out, there's a scene where it's like kind of like when you're driving and you go down the hills and you come up and you can't kind of see what's over them. I remember there was, it was like very dark and I was going, it's kind of like a dusk kind of situation, and I was going like up, and it wasn't even me moving, but we were going up and down hills. And yeah, there was like a dude standing in the road with a hook. I Know What You Did Last Summer. Those trailers really messed me up as a kid because that came out when the original one. I Know What You Did Last 1997. So I was 7. Dude, that scared the crap out of me. Scared the crap out of me. That was a time. That was a time. A xenomorph virus. There you go. There you go. DK with a tour. Tom, what's the Thomas Tom you ever tomed? There was one time amongst friends that they were like, I'm tired. I'm something. I'm like, I'm Tom. That was a pretty good time. Pretty good time. Oh, how does that make you feel? Oh, that's W. I know you know Panette and comedy. It ranges as far back as Airplane. Did you ever hear of Kevin Meaney? Guy could bomb and just kept plowing through his material. Nothing stopped that guy. That name, I know that. I know that name. I don't think I know his face, though. He's the brave little toaster to the rescue. And big. Okay, so I do know this person. Oh, he's born in Valhalla, New York. There you go. Dude, bombing is an art. It's an art. It really, really is. Because, like, if you are not afraid of shame, like, that's also, dude, you do stand-up comedy, oh, man, your public speaking skills are going to get so much better. Because everybody's biggest fear when it comes to, nope, eating scene, that was messed up. Yeah, I just remember that, yeah. Every, like, biggest fear is that they're going to embarrass themselves, right? And that's why I did, like, public speaking club in high school and stuff, because it's, like, one of the biggest fears on this planet. But once you kind of get over that hump, you know what I mean? Like, it kind of doesn't impact you anymore. Chicken Fire, you have recurring nightmares where I'm in the passenger seat of a car speeding, but it has no driver and I can't move. Gotta be careful of those Teslas. Gotta be careful. It's not a Bollywood movie. I've seen a few over the years. Can I tell you which ones? Probably not. Probably not. I've seen a few over the 35 years. So, hey, appreciate you, Andrew. Thank you, and thank you. Don't have money to watch any of the games? Don't worry, brother. It's free here. It's free. I know. I have heard of RRR. I actually really want to see it. I just have not had a chance to. So, yep. Only Sam's gonna happen. But Spritz, you learn. You learn. You go on open mic. You learn. Madden Monday, I just can't do it during the season because it's Monday Night Football. You know? Honest review, you like that one? You like that? Yeah, I make dumb things. The Jeffrey Bezos thing was fun. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Tristan Fine, Bombing is an art, the president of Raytheon said quietly. Yep. I thought for a second we were going to get a tie. I thought we were going to tie. The Rams won, but gotta shout out the 49ers, man. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. So, all right, that's fun. Oh, yeah, no, I know it's not indicative of everything here. Yeah, we're 122 subs away from 907. See, we'll probably hit it late tonight, early tomorrow morning. Something like that. Tie would have been amazing. It would have been incredible. So, yeah, imagine. Is that a Breaking Bad reference? Of course it was. Of course. Yeah, I'm excited for Vince Gilligan's new series. Kim Wexler's in it again. Dude, how they did not win 1 million Emmys for Better Call Saul, I'll never know. But, yep. Oh, Radio's got those lucid dreams, huh? All right. Think I'll hit 1 million in 2025? No. I think I'm going to hit it before the end of the season, though. Or it's like, right around the Super Bowl. Somewhere around there. Strike Guy with a 10 or Tom. Life's been all sorts of whack. I turned down for one job, landed another. Might have testicular cancer, but my golden doesn't. Okay. I appreciate any vibes you can send. That is a lot. Okay. I'm sorry about the first job. Yay for the second job. Boo about testicular cancer. Good that your golden is good. When do you find out, Stry Guy? The good news is, right, if it's might, maybe not. And the other good news is, like, it should be treatable, right? So hopefully things are good, right? I know that it's impossible to say it, and I'm also saying it as an objective person. It's not happening to me. But, man, like, hopefully it's not the case. Hopefully it's not the case. And if it is, then you kick that cancer right in the fotch. Or in that case, I would say the groin, but right in the fotch. But bam! I know some folks who have had that, and they have been able to get treated. So, scary as hell. It's a big C word, but hopefully everything's all good, my friend. Let me know. Balto, what if I have my worst nightmare is Tom becoming a Vikings fan? It'll never happen. It will never, ever, ever happen. Yeah, Kevin, that stuff is scary. That stuff is scary. That's why you also you check yourself, right? Everybody be checking themselves. You check, and gotta be doing that. Interest in fishing or hunting. I used to go fishing a bunch in my younger days, but hunting never really. No, and then when I went vegan, that wasn't gonna happen. So I enjoyed the calmness of fishing. You know what I mean? Favorite moment of the season so far? Beating the Lions week 1 was pretty great, but that Bills-Ravens game was phenomenal. That was pretty superb. So that was pretty good. Or the Packers sold to some goofy billionaire, Tom, and moved. That would be tough. That would be tough. Ooh. Wisconsin living in Perth, Australia. Oi, oi, oi. Which WWE event should go to? SmackDown, Crown Jewel, or Raw? I would say whatever's cheapest, but probably Crown Jewel. You'll get the best of your money's worth, you know? You could see AJ Styles and Cena at least. So, that's something. Wouldn't recommend Ruby. Nay. Yeah, that's true. You're vegan right now. YOU''RE. Yeah, for past 8 years. 8 years. Health, ethics, sustainability. It was more of the ethical stuff for me. Yeah, again, it's a shame, man. Because one, meat's delicious, man. Like, good God. And I could cook. A piece of meat really well. That I will give myself a pat on the back for. But yeah, I went pescatarian probably around like 10 years ago. And then I just saw too much stuff, man. And I just couldn't justify it for myself. So I was like, all right, I'll make some changes. And then about 8 years ago, went full plant-based. And honestly, it's so easy now. It's so easy. So, yeah. But Raiders-Packers game would be good for the Super Bowl. Right now, I don't know if either team's going to make it, but I don't know about the Raiders. I don't know there. Yeah, the league, dude. The league on FX for like 3 years, it was phenomenal. It was great. Would you be vegan forever, even on your deathbed, or would you allow yourself one final steak? Nah, I'll be vegan forever. Unless like there's some dramatic health thing that changes. Yeah, nah, I will forever. it's become an important thing for me because it's more of just like, listen, people, you eat whatever the hell you want, right? Like, I don't push it on nobody. It's not my job to be the moral police for what you eat. But I think for me, there's just been a lot more that's gone into it, and it kind of has now reflected my view on a lot of things. Because I think it comes from a place of, I can look at bacon, delicious, right? 10 out of 10. Crispy bacon, phenomenal. But at the same time, like, what the cost of that is, right? And for me, I can't justify it, and I'm not a delusional person, at least in that case, of being like, yeah, even if you have a vegan diet, man, the amount of mice and rabbits and bugs and all that stuff that are being killed for grain that's being harvested, and it's nearly impossible. Even Jainism, is like kind of the closest that you can get to having a diet that's not going to harm anything. But I think at the end of the day, like, you do the best you can. And yeah, that's what I settled with. It's hard to love a vegan Packers fan, but it works. It works. It works. It works. It's just plants, man. It's just plants. It's just plants. Save animals. Yeah, no, it's about the animals. Health is just like a nice bonus with it. But yeah, it's all animals. All the animals. So that's all. Yeah. I finished Alien Earth. Nope. Still finished episode 5. Really liked it. Have not finished it. So yeah, that's all. Yeah, exactly. It's harm reduction, man. That's it. That's it. So it's all good. Oh, Jainism? Good night, Anton. Have a great night. Jainism is super fun. Never heard of Jainism before? Hold on. Yeah, Oreos are technically vegan. They are. Jainism. Yeah, so Jainism, I used to teach about it. Jainism. It's usually around India now. It's usually just in India. There's some other places that do have it, but it's not significant. But Jainism is like the most pacifist, non-violent kind of, I honestly would say, like, principles that there are when it comes to a religion. They're pretty intense with that. They'll wear like these white masks that are like over their face so like they don't accidentally swallow bugs. They'll carry a little like broom looking thing in front of them so they can sweep in front of them so they brush any insects out of the way. Like that kind of intensity. So yeah, it's cool. Hold on, I'll show you some pictures. Where's the one that I always show? Jainism. Let's do this. I'm trying to show. There we go. This is the picture I always showed. I found it. Jay, about to tune out. Can I get out? It's been a while. It has been a while. I don't know what the hell this is. Open image in new tab. I don't know what you are. Okay, this guy. Oh, well, my audio is actually working on my other tab now? Oh, look at that. So, it is a little bit difficult to see. So these are like the little masks that they wear over. They also have like these like broom mop looking things as well to sweep in front of them. But yeah, it's I teached about it. Jesus Christ. I taught about it when you do kind of talk about like Hinduism and a bunch of like Buddhism and all that stuff. We talk about Zoroastrianism, oldest monotheistic religion. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But they also don't eat rooted vegetables. They don't go for that either. And that's actually pretty common. When I went to Japan, that was a thing too. There's a few things. Vegan, diet vegan, are also not wearing wool, silk, and leather vegan. Yeah, so I try to avoid it in everything that I possibly can. So like I have a leather wallet. That leather wallet predates me being vegan. It's a Packers wallet. It's a big, thick boomer wallet. And it's probably like 15 years old. So when that finally like disintegrates, I'll get a vegan one. I had a cork bag. I try not to buy any wool unless I know where it's coming from. So, yeah, not everyone has those options, but try. Dry to fire. Can't get into the doc until next week, but the symptoms are pretty telling. I know it's pretty treatable, but still sucks. Oh, 100% sucks, man. So, symptoms. Okay. All right. Hopefully not the case. Hopefully it's nothing out. But I get you, man. We're going to get through it. Jainism. Jainism. Suzanne with a fire. But top vegan people don't believe in the domestication of any animals. No puppers or gatos. Go vegetarian instead. No. And again, just because if one person's vegan doesn't mean that they speak for all vegans. You know, we want to make those generalizations. So for my pets, for example, my pets are not vegan, but they're all rescues and they're all spayed and neutered. So, you know, we're not bringing more in. So right now, yeah, like they eat meat. Some of their treats are like fruit or vegetable based for the dogs. But yeah, that's, see, look at that. Everybody's a hypocrite, man. That's why I can't push it on anybody. Who am I to be on a moral high horse? James with a tour. Safe versus unsafe restaurants because your allergies. That's a great question. Italian restaurants have been dangerous in the past because, and it sucks as my last name is Grossi, but cheese everywhere. Cheese everywhere. And who are the top vegan people? They're the top vegan people. The top. But yeah, no, I mean, and there's folks who will just be like, nope, like you can't be vegan and have a cat. And I'm like, all right, well, like I am, you know, and I think it's important, like, not to force that. So like if I ever had any spawn, right, like in the house, we'd be vegan. They decide to go out in the world, they want to not eat vegan. All right, that's their prerogative. That's it. The top men. Top. That's true. That's very, very true. Oh yeah, hell yeah, pasta's great. I can eat pasta, I just can't eat it with egg in it, so. Zoroastrianism. Hell yeah. Zoroastrianism, you got the Towers of Silence where they put your body in a chute and then the vultures eat it. True story. Recycling. Vegan power rankings. The Burger Shaw Vegan Grossi. Diet cheese is okay, Chris. It's pretty good. Violife be better, in my opinion. It melts better. It's pretty darn good. Yeah, I mean, yeah, because footballs are leather. True story. I haven't bought a football in a while. I've been gifted a lot of footballs. But when I go straight edge, absolutely not. I'm going to be honest with you. I could probably cut out alcohol tomorrow. I like beer. Don't get me wrong. I really, really like beer. I could probably cut it out tomorrow. Yeah. But all good. But it's also like, you know, there's always like this perception, but this is why we don't generalize people, right? And we just talk to people like they're individuals. I know folks in like the vegan community who are, hey, like animal liberation, and I have a ton of respect for that, man, because like again, I've seen a lot of things, and I do think it's important that people know where their food is coming from. I think that's an important thing, but I mean, the scale upon which the amount of suffering and I think it's the amount of waste that really, really gets me. Really, really gets me. The waste is just, and I think that's a commonality. I think a lot of people can agree on that, right? Like, if we are killing living beings and then it's just getting thrown out. I mean, the amount of people who are going hungry, like in this country / world, you know, I feel like that's, it's like, what are we doing out here? But Alatura Grossi, I thought that was French. Wait. Rio Theatura, Tom eats mushrooms because he's always been a fun guy. Hey. Darren Chicken. Yes, their buffalo one's really good because it gets super crispy in the air fryer. Oh, the other ones, meh. They're okay. Josh, what's going on? What's going on? Kelsey, 100%. 100%. Weak patience, Gene. I get that, Kelly. I get that. So, yeah. Grossi. Mm-hmm. Oh, I am Chad. I am. Chipotle, safest, it depends. So, safest is when you go to a Chipotle next and you get down to the guac, I will say 7 out of 10 times there's cheese in the guac because there's shreds because they're right next to each other and they just go bloop and then and then it just falls into it. And I want to get guac in my bowl. So, but it usually is pretty safe. So, yeah, I get veggie sushi now. So, oh god, and fish is so good. So good. There you go, Amelia. Yeah. And that's the thing too, like even hunters, like I can understand it. Like there's a bunch of folks that I know that they hunt and like that's one of their primary ways of getting food. And it's like, honestly, it's better than what we got going on with factory farming. So my go tour, vegan head cheese sounds like an oxymoron. It's true. It's true. It's very, very true. Ultra, yeah, man, I don't even know, man. That's tough. That is very, very, very tough. What if you have pests in your house like rats? Thankfully, I haven't had rats. I've had a mouse or two, but I just catch them and I release them. So that's it. Kelsey, 69-minute warning. Almost 3 years membership. Ladies and gentlemen, it is minute 69. Nice. Nice. Random question. Just saw your Patreon for the first time. How many months would it have to be from the royalty tier to get you on the fantasy football league? Would it be for the whole season? Yeah. I mean, it just you can do it beforehand. Just shoot me an email. So that's it. Let's see. Mediterranean dieting is really vegan friendly. Any favorite Greek dishes, Tom? We found a Mediterranean restaurant around here. Holy God, it's so good. Oh my God, it's so good. And they have. Hold on. I forget the name of the place. It is. We just got it like the other night. It's delicious. Jennifer, hot take. Cemeteries are just long-term storage businesses. It's true. It's true. Rachel, what's your hottest food take? I hate avocado and guac. Ooh. I don't promote my Patreon. I really don't. I thank folks who do it during like predictions and stuff and in the outro, but usually don't do it. Temple Goddess, I think that's the one. That's the one. Yes. So I got dolma, which was really good. Yeah, that was they had a Middle Eastern platter, which was so freaking good, man. Yeah, that's more Middle Eastern, but yeah, there's some great Greek food, man. Mediterranean food is fantastic. It's just if I can eat it, I'll try it. I will try it. Do I see myself doing YouTube in your 50s? Exactly, KWM. I don't know. I don't know, man. Who the hell knows what? Dude, that's what, 15 years from now? I don't know what the hell's going to happen in 15 years. Hottest food take, though? That's a good question. Hold on, I got to think about that. Guacamole's great. I like guacamole. I do like guac. Olives suck. I love black olives. Green olives I'm not a huge fan of, but I really like black olives. I'm not a cucumber guy. I love what they become in terms of pickles, but I'm not a big cucumber guy. They hurt my tummy. I'm a big boy, but they hurt my tummy. I had a cucumber soup one time, and I was sick for a while. Like, it was not good. Do I like hot food? Oh, I love hot food. Oh, I love hot food. Spicy food? Give me all of the spice. I have a full cabinet full of hot sauces. I love spicy food. Favorite dish? Whatever you want. I don't care. Ethiopian's one of my favorite cuisines, and it's probably the cuisine I've had the least amount of, and I have loved it every time. Indian food, phenomenal. It's so funny too, because like you'll go to restaurants, and I've been now to some that are in the Midwest, and I found that I don't know if it's just based on the population. Oh, I love Indian food. You don't got to convince me, man. But it feels like there's a lot of restaurants that are like, oh, don't worry, it's not spicy. And I was like, no, but I want spicy. I want the spicy. And then they are like, okay, here's spicy. And I eat and I go, this is not spicy. So like, I want it to have flavor. Because for it, just to be the sake of being hot, I don't care about that. But flavor. Yeah, Jamaican food, oh my God, 100%. 100%. Experience vegan alternatives and food more expensive. It depends on what you're buying. The basics, no. The vast majority of food charities in the world are vegan. And it's not because of like some moral thing. It's because it's the cheapest, like rice, beans, grains, etc. But if you want to get like meat alternatives, yeah, you're going to pay for it. So, Justin Fire, vegan hot food is hard to concept for you without chicken. Oh no, I am going to make some tomorrow. I am going to make vegan sausage and peppers. And this is coming from a person. You can not believe me. That's fine. This is coming from a person who ate meat for 22 years. The way I cook sausage and peppers, maybe you tell a little bit, but you're barely going to be able to tell the difference. It's pretty damn good. It's pretty damn good. Soul food, give it to me. Soul food is so good, you are very full afterwards, but it's so good. It's so freaking good. And now I'm a man. I'm a man. So, check the reviews. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's just like, let's see some of these names here. Let's see what we got here. Rachel, I haven't had a ton of Korean food. I've had some Korean food, and I've really enjoyed it, but I'll also try something once. You know, I will happily have it. Travis and Fire, lifelong Wisconsinite. You gotta tell them you want it actually spicy, not boiled dinner spicy. You gotta expand your palates, folks. Gotta expand those palates. That's it. Echo, which why Tom love you, man. As a Broncos fan, I feel like you're overplaying how bad our offense is. It's been keeping us in games when it doesn't usually. Our O-line is great, and I think it can hold off the Eagles' defense. I gotta be honest with you, like Eco, I hear you, right? I think the play calling is a bit of what I have an issue of, and there are flashes for Bo. I want to see more from Bo, and I agree with you. Like their offensive line has been good, which is why. And I was talking to Pern about this off stream. I was like, why are you allergic to running the football? And I know that they started to do more. J.K. Dobbins just got 100 yards. But like that, I think is the thing that's confusing me the most right now. It feels like that they have more potential, and for whatever reason, they're not going crazy. And maybe they're just like trying this very balanced approach. I know that Ingram's not doing a ton, and they still don't really have a tight end target, but I'm kind of iffy on them right now, you know? Jacob Atur, what's your favorite marinade base? Ooh, that's a good question. Probably anything with garlic or onion, like paste, or like even if you want to just, if you have like a spicy garlic or just like some kind of garlic base, I am a happy person. I love garlic and onion. Oh my God, it's so good. So, yeah. I don't, Vapor. I don't. No, I saw too many things, man. There's a movie I saw. It was actually narrated by Joaquin Phoenix, and I never even finished it. There's a documentary, and it's just all raw footage. Like it's not like, oh, let's spin narratives. It's just like here's stuff that goes on in all these industries, and it's called Earthlings. And man, like it broke me. It wasn't the final straw, but it was up there. I saw like there are things that I saw on there that like I still have in my head, which are not fun. So yeah, it was just the way I like looked at my dogs and my cats too. You know, like a pig is smarter than my dog, man. And so is it only just based off of culture, the reason why we're valuing them higher? And so yeah, I just made decisions based off that. Bro, to fire. Does Wisconsin think Tex-Mex is real Mexican food? They do here, and it drives me up the wall. I don't know, man. I've had some pretty decent Mexican food here so far, but yeah, Tex-Mex is a completely different thing. Completely different thing. You know? So, yeah, that's it. Forks over knives. Yep, I know about that one too. There's Dominion is another one. But like, I gotta be honest, like once you see it, once you know, you kind of just don't know. Oh, Finn, there's no sugarcoating. Because that's the thing, too. Like, I don't want to watch this, like, narrative, opinion-based whatever. Like, if I want to watch that, I'll watch something different. Like, I wanted to see actual things, and I did. Oh, I did. It was tough. Chinese restaurants. I haven't had any. I don't want to say I really had Chinese food. I've had Thai, and I've had Japanese, but I haven't had Chinese yet. So... Chicago, incredible Mexican food. Hell to the coming out H down for that real Mexican food. Now we're talking. Preferred hot sauce, fruity, smoky, vinegary, peppery. I'll eat whatever. I'm a big smoky guy, but I'll take it whatever. I do love Thai. Zero to fire. Do you think it's been more injuries in the NFL this season than more in the past? No, I don't think so. I think it's kind of just the beginning of the year. You have some teams that are getting decimated right now, but if you go back and look, there's always like a ton of injuries in the beginning because folks are getting back into football shape, and football's it's a violent game, man. It's a violent game. Ton of Mexican and Polish immigrants in Chicago. Hell yeah, gonna get some good food there. Gonna get some good food. Oh yes. Elders, I feel like they just gotta get healthy again. They gotta get healthy, and then he could really start to take a look at him. So, Tom, if I would start Goff and Jameson Williams over Hurts and Jacoby Myers on Sunday, I might. Who's Jacoby Myers got? Jacoby Myers I might think about. I might do Goff and Myers. So, yeah. I did the Hot Ones Challenge twice. I did it during the Million stream, and then I did during a December fundraiser stream. Patriots Fire, can you please give your thorough thoughts on Drake May and his MVP run this year? Okay, all right, listen. You blew out the Panthers. Let's pump the brakes. A couple weeks ago, you're just like, our offensive line can't block. We're not MVP yet, but it does look like he is developing. It looks like the blocking is getting better. He actually has receivers to throw to. It's looking good so far. I'm curious to see how they're going to match up against the Bills, because the Bills don't have the best defense right this second. Is Ed Oliver supposed to be back? Matt Milano, Spencer Brown, and Ed Oliver all returned to practice. Okay, that's a good sign. This will be a good test. Night Runner Fire. Once you hit 1 mil, reality show, an NFL fan saga, 32 fans, 4 houses, 7 crowns, 1 suit, central space for game watches and challenges. That would take me forever. That would take me forever. It is true. I did do the bomb, yes, for 30 and 30. I did. So, yeah, I got to see Drake May play a little bit more. Got to see him play a little more. John, Trey Hendrickson get traded to Dallas. Seems like what everyone's mocking. What do you think it would take to get him? I think you're looking at least a second-round pick. At least. You're going to have to pay him. It'd be really funny if Dallas got him. It'd be really, really funny if they covered up Micah Parsons and they got Trey Hendrickson, who's probably going to be, 2 or 3 more years, and that's about it. It's a decision. I don't know if he gets traded, though. They got to figure something out. They really do. They really, really do. Otherwise, they in big, big trouble. So we'll see. Half the Ravens team is injured. Yeah, man. It's tough going right now. I want to chart every NFL roster and their injury reports by the week. And I can fill a small book, I think. I know, and Bengals weren't supposed to blow it up. They were not supposed to. I'll do another beer. We'll do a little mouse action. We'll do this guy. 415. What happened if Rodgers didn't tear his Achilles in 23 with the Jets have made the playoffs, so he'd still be in New York? I don't know if they make the playoffs. I like to think that maybe, but I know they were like another year older after that, but man, they looked really bad the year that he played. They did not look good at all. So I have to think that there's going to be some dysfunction that's going to be there. But Breece Hall is good, so. I mean, the Jets, it seemed like the perfect place. Their defense was really good. They had Garrett Wilson. They had the running back, but their O-line wasn't good. And I think, that's tough. I don't live in Green Bay. No, I don't live in Green Bay. About 90 minutes away from Green Bay. So, Jeff is now a character. That's right. CEO entrepreneur. I know, Ann. I know. I got jeans. I was thinking about going to grab some pajama pants. JC with a tour. What rhymes with a bye? Tie. At least it's not a loss, man. At least not a loss. That's right, Boto. That's right. The bald CGI was amazing, and by CGI, you mean just the wig cap. Thank you, and thank you. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go put on pajama pants. Oh man. Ugh. All right, let's do it. 64, Jeffrey Bezos. Come on, Jeffrey, you can do it. Chair! Thank you for your secrets. Better not, Herman. You better not have. Damn it, he's back. I get that a lot. That's right, Dollar. That's very true. Broncos merch. It's the cursed Broncos hat. A few more weeks. Chair. It's gonna go in glass. Goodbye for now, Chair. I'll see you soon. Is Chair also vegan? I don't know. I wouldn't force that on Herman. Herman's definitely a butt kind of guy, though. Freak. Right, let's put this here. There we go. The hell just fell out of this beer? Hold on. Oh, because it's a hazy. Okay, I was going to say, there were some things that were in that beer. Joe, they find. How do you have such a variety of cutaway clips memes? Is that all you, or does Johnny help you choose the memes and video? That is mostly, I would say like 90% that's Johnny Barks, and Johnny Barks absolutely crushes it. So what happens is, so we will go through, like we have a document that we create at the end of Monday night for power rankings. And like I'll list, and then I'll wake up, and Johnny will either have them all done or have a good amount of them done, and then I'll finish them off. So yeah, it's just there's times where I know exactly what I'm looking for, and then there's times, based on what's happening in the game, and then there's also times where I just am having like a scene and just then have to work in a line to make it fit, if that makes sense. So. No, Johnny has elevated power rankings and predictions to an insane amount, man. Like, he has made those videos so much better. You go back and watch, like, old predictions when I'm just doing it by myself. Like, it was tough, and there's not any cutaways. So, no, he does a great job there. He deserves all the credit. Ross Witter, if Kelsey's a redwood, what tree are you, Tom? Oh, hell. Let's see. So that's the question, too, right? When she says redwood, is she talking size? Is she talking color? Cause that weeping willow is that's a phenomenal answer. Girth, dude, a redwood? Good God, I'm so sorry, Taylor. Let's look up types of trees. Let's see. Let's let me look at all these different trees. We'll see what we got here. No, this doesn't give me pictures. I want pictures of trees. Okay, 50 trees in 50 states. Oh, yeah, copying sons of guns. Okay, hold on. List of individual trees. Now we got it. Oak, solid, strong. Okay. Historical. I'm looking at historical trees now. Oh, okay. $5 tree. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, I think these are historical trees. Now we're going by country. Okay. I'm giving this some thought. I'm sorry. What? What? I don't know. It's a good tree. It's a good tree. Got a good tree. Got a good tree. Jacob with a fiber. When I started putting hot ones, the last dab and sauce into our marinade for our steaks, and it took them to the next level. It has some good flavor, that one. It's not as hot as the bomb. The bomb is just disgusting. It just doesn't taste good at all. Rolling to fire. Tom Herman tried to give you something called charity. Can you vouch for this organization? No, I cannot. No, I cannot. Go to it, they fire. Tom, you think NFL is trying to make you a Chiefs fan, knowing that you stream, believe you'll see 7 of the first 8 Chiefs games? I think they're trying. It won't work. Benjamin Fire. DBZA sell. Is it hard to bear my overwhelming power? Is it weight? It's girth. It's weight. It's girth. DBZA, man. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Boto with a to a Nazareth tree because you last forever. Forever, ever, 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 ever. My thoroughness and thoughtfulness. But then I stopped at that tree and I was like, oh, that's a tree. That's a tree. I don't know if you heard anything tree knows about that tree. Yeah, forget redwood. Taylor, that tree exists. Hold on. So Maya is currently upstairs with her family, so I can't like yell this out. Okay. I'll. Hey Maya, do you mind coming down here for a second? What do you get a second? No rush. This could age really badly, or this could age really poorly. We're gonna ask. People are excited. People say hi. Hi everyone. Okay. So it's a little quieter. You don't have to come on screen, but it's a little quieter. Okay, so Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift was singing about Travis Kelce and said his wiener was a redwood, right? We were there was a question about what kind of tree. I love how you knew that immediately. Richard Ritter, the trees were all kept equal by hatchet, axe, and saw. So what would you say? That's what I did, and I looked up trees, and I learned about there's a tree. It's called that? That's what it's called. Yeah, it's a thing. So they say hi. They say hi. I don't know. Listen, but I always do. So you're just like hey. Yeah, I don't know enough trees either, right? Because like I like birch trees, but those are like skinny trees, and I feel like that doesn't fit. And I also feel white birch, if you're gonna be a birch, then like your skin's peeling off. My skin's peeling off. I'd rather avoid that. Yeah. I don't. Last time I checked, I don't think anything's peeling off, so that's good. That's a positive there. See, deep in thought here. Deep in thought. Love the hair. My hair's looking good.
Thank you.
There you go.
I'm also still laughing about the
Yes.
It's just the most ridiculous
Yes.
thing I've ever heard.
I was asking redwood in what way? Were you doing length? Were you doing girth? Because good God, man, at some point, it's just like, I'm sorry.
Is it both?
It might be both. It might be color. Plays for the Chiefs. I don't know. Maybe spray paint. I don't know what they do. Rose Winter. Oh my God, Capri's hysterical. Thank you. Listen, I want to get you the answers. I want to get you there. Okay. So, the fastest shrinking sea is in Uzbekistan. I did not know that. No.
Fastest shrinking sea?
No, I didn't know that. Tom's the only palm tree in Wisconsin.
I seriously.
I don't know enough trees.
I feel like I need to Google.
That's what I did. That's literally. Ultra 5. I just saw articles about Arthur Jones. We lost one far too young. I saw that, dude. He was like in his 30s, right?
Oh, that's
insanity. Nathan Winter might want to check the wiki on that last tree. Oh, no, I know. Yeah, no, I saw that. Yeah, no, that's how I was saying that.
Yeah.
That's like historically 39. It's terrible.
Oh, that's
Okay, so type of trees with pictures. Cherry blossom trees. Yeah, I don't know if it's Okay, hold on. All right. Hold on. We're gonna. All right, Maya.
out of these.
Is it any of these? No, we'll look. But is it any of these?
I feel like oak could be.
People. Peepow. Oak? You say oak?
Pee-pee?
No, pee-pee. Peepa. Oak, huh? All right, yeah, listen, I take oak. Oak is.
Yeah, because bamboo doesn't work.
Bamboo doesn't work.
I don't think
No.
fruiting trees make sense.
Fruiting tree, I feel like doesn't make sense. I don't. There's nothing growing off of it just yet. Hold on, these are more trees. Hold on. Let's try these. Let's see this. Okay. Oh, we're gonna cypress tree. Larch.
There's that redwood.
There's that redwood. Rachel Tura, look up those old oak trees that grow in the Carolinas. Ooh.
I feel like I could stick with
Hmm.
oak.
Hmm. You feeling oak?
Yeah, can you go to the last row?
Yeah, I'm going.
Sequoia.
I was just about to say sequoia.
Or what about a baobab?
Sorry, what?
Next to the Joshua tree.
Oh, no, I don't think it's that. No.
No, I'm gonna stick with my original.
Okay, I go. You know what? Thank you. I take that as a compliment. Thank you.
Yes.
Well done. Ow, I got a bruise there.
Oh, where the thing dropped. I'm sorry.
I had a piece of metal that cut my hand open and hurt me yesterday. There we go.
Good tree talk, folks.
There we go. Why are we looking at trees? We like trees. That's all. Terry the Fire, why don't you call the tree expert in Pittsburgh? I don't know. Well, he doesn't know. Tom, I live in Raleigh, aka the city of Oaks. If you are, man, props to you and God help. Yeah, it's not that crazy. Yeah, no, I got a big old bruise and stuff in my hand. Not good. Rickshaw to her mother. Hi, you just missed her. Oh, Jags beat the Chiefs. Oh, Magic Carp. They're gonna go up. I got a lot of crap for putting the Jaguars in the top 10. I believe it. Rachel, never. Mike O'Toole, am I allergic to any trees? Not that I know of. I used to be deathly allergic to pollen and stuff, but nay. Tom, these handshakes are getting longer and longer. You know what? That's on me. That is on me. That's on me. So I'm just gonna do a totally non-biased Google search. Justify hype for Yankees Blue Jay smile. There you go. Okay, so this is just like a regular. Yeah, I would say it's let's see. Yeah, definitely around here. And again, all I Googled was regular oak trees. So yeah, probably around that. Yeah, it's lies. It's just lies. All the lies. Dogwood trees. Does she now charge you monthly now or is it per interaction? It's always been per interaction. That's it. That's not regular. That was a joke, yes. Oh my God, it's fantastic. I just Googled regular oak trees. That's all. Friday night Q&A. You come for the football, you stay for the oak trees. Oh, that's it. Dude, speaking of though, that's right, Katie. I still have my Plant Daddy shirt. I really want to go see the Redwoods. I 1,000,000,000% want to see that. Not Travis Kelce's wiener, but Nesta Tour, not vitamin trees. Hope you admire well. Ooh, vitamin trees. That'll be great. Mm-hmm. Well, listen, just remind me on clickbait. Yep, exactly. We'll do the tree. And I'll just be like, what tree are you? I just don't know enough about trees. That's the problem. So, oh no, Mom, you got here at the wrong time. We're just talking about trees. We're talking about trees. That's it. Kelp forest. There you go. They're amazing, the Redwoods. Not that the Kelseys would know anything about that. Yeah. No, I do want to go, though. That's always been high on the list of wanting to go see the Redwoods. I've never seen them, so that'd be great. Go. Oh, I know, Jeffrey. Oh, I know. Jerry, too, who do you have winning the World Series? Obviously, the Milwaukee Brewers, the team that I've been rooting for all these years. Maybe for like a month and a half. But yeah, those, the Brewers. What animal am I? I'm a human being. So technically that works. Justin, if I feel so sorry for 5 points, his Mets imploded so bad. They did. Amplitude Tour, you definitely knew more now than you did. That's true. We all learned something tonight. We learned more about trees. So that's it. Do I have my favorite player yet on the Brewers? Yes, it's Big Sal. It's Sal. Sal, come on now. Because the first Brewers game I went to, he was leading off, hit a home run. That was it. Maddie! What if I Tommy? I just cried after watching Thursday Night Football Reacts. Why are we looking at trees? We just wanted to educate ourselves more on different types of trees. I thought it was just important, because trees got to be protected, provide oxygen, and all that stuff. So that's all. Botany. It's important. Important stuff. So education's important. It is very, very important. So we are educating ourselves. More breadth of knowledge, 1,000,000%. That's it. Exactly right. We learned about a bunch of different trees today that existed that I did not know. I did not know. I thoroughly enjoyed the addition of Jeff. Oh, yes. I apparently need to look for a man that knows his trees. I will say, that's probably the first time I've ever been asked that. So, yeah. I thought someone was joking on GPS when they were like, oh, yeah, Taylor Swift made a song about Travis Kelce talking about his wiener. And I was like, oh, okay. Listen, man, good for you, man. Good for you. Okay, so I will ask, if there are like true Taylor Swift fans in the chat tonight, how is the new album? What I've heard, I have not listened to it. What I've heard was like the first few songs, pretty good. Then kind of was meh. I do want to hear some opinions. So that's it. Yeah, it's true, Dick. It's true. It's true. I was at work. All the Swifties in my daily were talking about it. B+, absolute fire. Okay, I like it. Okay, bad. Only halfway through. Jack, how do we feel about the first halfway? How do I feel? Especially that. I mean, it's called Wood. I mean, listen, if you are Travis, like, think about it from it wasn't that bad. Okay. Think about it from worst new metal album. Oh, God. Taylor Swift doesn't have Lighthouse. I mean, who does? Who does? So, I mean, if you're Travis Kelce and you have one of the biggest superstars in the world talking about your wiener being a redwood, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like you're just like, man, I don't know if life gets better than that. You know? You're just like, okay, cool. Just everyone knows now. And then if, God forbid, they ever break up, that it would just be like, never mind. It's a spruce. So, do I like Sam Adams Lager? It's pretty solid. Yeah, there is I used to drink a bunch of Oktoberfest. I haven't had Oktoberfest in a while from them, but yeah, they make some good beers. They do. But yeah, I don't know, man. A spruce. Spruce and Springsteen. Phenomenal. Yeah, I mean, listen. Yeah, I don't care, man. People have different music tastes. If it's good, it's good. I listen to some Taylor Swift songs, especially older stuff, and I enjoyed it. But yeah, again, it's no Lighthouse. You know, Lighthouse is that's a different. I'm not talking about the band either. I'm talking about the Tom Grossi one. So just whoa, Mitchell, you beautiful son of a gun! First of all, where the heck have you been? And second of all, Mitchell with a 500. And just in case, Mitchell, it's been a while. How you doing, bud? First of all, you crazy. You throwing freaking $500 around. You insane. How you doing, bud? How things going? How's life? How's the season treating you? What's called? And yes, I just walked outside too. I did. I walked outside. I always want to keep them like moderately clean. They're actually not terrible. Ow, I hit my bruise again. All right. Mitchell meant 50. It might have. Mitchell. Ugh, these grippers are for you. It's been a while. Let me see them biggest. Mitchell making it. Dad has cancer, so everything else got put on hold. Mitchell, brother, holy cow, man. Listen, buddy, you want to refund this? You just send me an email and we'll take care of that. I am so incredibly sorry to hear that, my friend. Yeah, I can understand why everything is put on hold. I hope that, Dad is able to get through. Hope you and your family are doing well and being able to handle that. Make sure you're taking care of yourself because that is a hell of an ordeal. He's doing well at this point. Okay, good. Okay, that is very, very good. He's doing well. Excellent. That's good to hear. That's very, very good to hear. Make sure you're taking care of yourself, taking care of the fam. That's a lot. That's a lot. Gato's doing well. Everyone doing all right? Doing all right? Do I think Micah Parsons is a bust? He's like, I'm pretty sure he's like number 1 or 2 in pressures right now in the NFL. So, just saying. Yeah, depression's a hell of a thing. Oh, Mitchell, don't I know it, buddy? Oh, don't I know it? Listen, buddy, make sure you take care of yourself. Again, also, if you want that refunded, you just anytime. You just let me know, my friend. Yeah, that's it's a time. It is a freaking time. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Talk to somebody if you need to. You know, to work on the. That's why the professionals are there, man. Wishing you and your fam nothing but the best. Oh man, yeah, that's tough. It's great to see you, bud. I'm hope things are good. You know, and besides all the craziness, you know, that's going on. Well, yeah, it's a time. Orange Gato's not doing well. I'm very sorry to hear that. I'm very, very sorry to hear that. Hey, Mitchell, appreciate that out of you, buddy. Don't worry about the money part at all. So, I haven't had a chance to spend money on me for a bit. Cheers to you. Make sure you take some time, buddy. And again, truly, and I mean that wholeheartedly. You shoot me an email anytime. Anytime. Refund that. That's an insane amount of money. So, I appreciate you. It's, hope things get well soon. Because we've been in those dark places before. And they are not fun. So, I think you had the first 2 weeks of Amazon reactions. Casual, probably not. But I'm hoping to do them a little bit more often. I am hoping. Right, we're close to 907K. Let's see. Yeah, you go. I'm sorry about your brothers dealing with it too, man. Freaking cancer, man. HL to fire. If you were an animal, you'd be the Fredericksburg's Frogs mascot. Glorious lad, that one. Gotta see it. We're 111 subs away from 907. Okay, I gotta look this up. The Fredericksburg's Frogs mascot. Okay, that was an animal. Okay. Meadow drizzle tree. There you go. That's a good tree. That's oh no, they were still audio the entire time. They were still audio the entire time. Yeah. Okay. That's something. I mean, looks just like me. Looks more like Perna. Perna's a beautiful man. Beautiful. He has your eyes. I don't know what that is. That's interesting. That's uncanny resemblance. Absolutely. That is something. That is definitely something. It's the hair. Oh God. All right. Well, that's something. Hey Andrew, I'm glad you liked the Friday video. I thoroughly enjoyed doing that. You go. That's it, man. This is why Q&As are the best. I think this is also right because we got usually there's 600 to 800 people in here during the season. It's dope, man. It's super duper dope. I mean, I think it's just how you continue to build the community because it's just we're just chilling, man. It's fun. DJ, how are you, Tom? Thoughts on the season so far, especially for the patch? I saw the Smash Machine. It's fine. How's Maya and the Zoo? Also, screw cancer. You ain't wrong. Season so far, again, Patriots. I'm curious to see how they do on Sunday. But things seem to be developing. Season's been fun, man. It's super unpredictable. I have no idea what's going on with the Packers. But I Smashing Machine, that's kind of what I got. I feel like it's fine. Rick with a tour. How'd you get that picture of me all the way back then? Time travel's crazy. It's crazy. Raiders with a fire. Tom, just saw the stream is going. Any decent O-line available for the Strouds, or should we explode the D for draft picks? Lions Super Bowl chances. Super Bowl, we'll see. We got to wait for the rest of the season. But Lions are looking really, really good these past few weeks. So they might be a team you don't want to play in the postseason. Maybe they'll play the Commanders again. But yeah, I think it's. I don't know if there's gonna be any O-line that's gonna help. I think you're honestly just gonna try to get by and then probably draft O-line in the draft. I'm high with a fire. Tom, good to see you. Got back from a 12-hour day driving for 10, so it's nice to tune in. Anyway, should we start talking about Matt LaFleur's job? I feel like it's there. I mean, let's just be very honest. There's gonna be some folks that do not like Matt LaFleur, and I have said this many, many times. He has limitations as a coach when it comes to personnel, when it comes to situational stuff. He's not the best. Ozzy, welcome to Posse. I appreciate the LU. I do think that his pros outweigh his cons personally. So I don't think we need to start talking about him losing his job after one loss and one tie. But I think these next 2 years are going to be pivotal for the entire squad. I mentioned this at the end of last season when they lost to the Eagles. These next 2 years, you are going to be evaluating Goody. You're going to be evaluating LaFleur. You're going to be evaluating Jordan Love. Because I think these next 2 years are your window, right? Of, okay, if you're going to, and now, especially after the trade with Micah Parsons, you're like, we're all in, and if they're not able to get over the hump, then I think you start having those conversations. But personally, I think you got about a 2-year runway, personally. Andrew, too. Tyler on text here. Love you, man. Fan for life. Hey, Andrew. I appreciate the idea. Thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, but that's the thing. I'm high C. Who do you replace him with, right? What are you bringing someone in from college? Are you who are you looking at in the NFL right now that are this is a guy that can replace him? Because I think LaFleur is still, even if you want to say in the better half of the league at least, of what you got out there. So, Alex, you think there's more cons? All right, what do you got with cons for LaFleur? Because I think in terms of just what he's the transition from Rodgers to Love, I mean, dude, he's made the playoffs the past couple years with young ass teams, and I know that excuse is super duper boring. LaFleur had Aaron Rodgers. LaFleur had Aaron Rodgers in 2019, and Aaron Rodgers didn't give a flying crap about Matt LaFleur and his scheme because they were still utilizing McCarthy's scheme. Then he actually bought into LaFleur's scheme, and he won MVP 2 years in a row. So that's Matt LaFleur. On top of that, he also has Jordan Love. And I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, my God, never fire Matt LaFleur or Goody. But I think we need to take, a little bit of a step back and look at what we actually have. And the fact that even with you're having a future Hall of Famer leave the squad and you're still able to be the first 7 seed to beat the 2 seed, you almost beat the 49ers and almost went to the NFC Championship game. And then you made it last year, and yes, you won more games. And I know that the season didn't go as well as a lot of people, including myself, expected. But I don't think that's all on LaFleur. He's not making receivers drop balls. You know what I mean? He wasn't causing turnovers. So I think, again, there's some situational stuff that you scratch your head at and you go, oh, I don't know about that. Again, it's definitely some personnel stuff. You could look at some of those playoff games and not starting Josh Nijman and stuff like that. But overall, I think you're okay. Laven Fire Street, Coach Got. How is Brian Callahan still employed? Far from a Titans fan, but extremely concerning in Tennessee. Because it's week 5. It's week 5. That's why. So I think, I'm going to be honest with you, I would be shocked if Callahan's still here by week 10. So that's where I go. Turn it fire. Tom, over under on Winds of Winter before Coach episode 2. Oh, I will finish Coach before Winds of Winter comes out. I will. I promise you that. Because I don't think that's ever coming out. Fire to fire. So my mom is a Cowboys fan. I'm a Rams fan. Would you rather your Packers lose to the Rams to beat down the 49ers team or tie with the Cowboys? Tie. Because it's going to help later down the line. It's going to be better than a loss within the conference. And for the Rams, it's a loss within the division, so it's even worse. But, yeah. And again, it's just who are you replacing him with? So that's the question. I don't know the answer to that. So, episode 2 of GTA 6 is episode 2. Kevin, take care. Yeah, no, there will be episode 2 will be out in October, I promise you. I mean, if I get crazy, I would like episode 2 and episode 3, but Rich Bisaccia, completely different story. I am very over Rich Bisaccia. They needed to make a move for special teams until it cost them in the playoffs, and everybody and every fan was like, you need to make this change, and they didn't, and it cost them. And then they hired Rich Bisaccia, which at the time looked phenomenal. They paid him a ton of money. They made him assistant head coach. And it's like what I've been saying, like just the product on the field is not it's not worth the money that they're paying, you know, and it's not my money. It's not like, oh my God, we're bleeding money, but it's more of just, you want to see something better, especially, hey, Xanth, appreciate you. The lore is deep. You want to see results. And especially now when like special teams are becoming like one of the more important things like on the field. Yeah. Gotta do that. Gotta do that. So, Rich Bisaccia 2021. He's going to be a head coach, and maybe it's just not special teams. So, thoughts on the Packers' offensive line? They need to get they need to get healthy. That's the thing, too. Like, Zach Tom, man. Zach Tom, thank God they extended him because he legitimately is, I would argue, probably our best offensive lineman. So, you know. My would they fire? Honest opinion for everyone, how do we fix special teams? I think coaching is a big part of it. You know, you do have some personnel that's going to be in there, too, that's going to have to shift. But, yeah, I think... you're going to have to do something with coaching. Because it falls on their shoulders. You know? I know. T-Kid's crazy. It's crazy. Halfley's going to take over as head coach. No, I think Halfley's going to get a head coaching position, most likely, though. I think he's probably going to get one, if it's not after this season, maybe after the season after. Glitch to Fire. If the NFL has a Halloween game, what game do you think would be from the Sunday games that are supposedly on Sunday? What? Yeah, I hope Zach Tom is going to, because this is an oblique injury. Right? So what's that going to be? We're week 5 now, so that's going to be what? Like week 9? It is week 9. I mean, yeah, they're playing the day before Halloween. That's Ravens-Dolphins. Ugh, that might be a scary enough game. So what, like Sunday game would I move there? Ooh. All right, you want to see a scary game? I mean, a scary game, it might be Bears Bengals. That might be a scary game. It might be. So, Rich can only do so much with the players given it's Matt's call on yeah, I mean, like that's a good point. Yeah, Justice he does some good stuff. But it's more of just I think yes, now I do. I think it's just when you are looking at accountability, right? There's players, but a lot of it falls on coaches. And then it's like making that differential. Like if you are looking at, let's just say a right tackle, right? And a right tackle keeps on jumping and false starts, for example. I don't know, like maybe there's someone on the Chiefs. Is just like constantly making mistakes or is allowing a ton of sacks. You can look at that individual player and go, okay, like that player is a problem. And I think with the special teams, like it just seems like overall that there's something going on. And for a while, I was talking to Wes about this like years ago. Like this was like when we had really, really bad special teams. Like you look at the old school Patriots and like they would, like with Bill Belichick, and they would bring in guys specifically for special teams. Like McCole Hardman, right? Like McCole Hardman was supposed to be our special teams guy and it just did not work out. Especially, you know, after that preseason game. But they would bring in these dedicated guys and be like, okay, you're the returner, right? Like that's like, you're the gunner. And like this is all you are going to do is play special teams. And the way that LaFleur likes to run the Packers is he likes to have guys like, this is when you get like A.J. Dillon on like the special teams. He likes to put guys in playing multiple positions so that he doesn't have to dedicate an entire roster spot to a special teamer. And I get it from the perspective of like, okay, if you have a guy who can do both, cool. But sometimes you need those like specific players for those specific positions. David of 20. Tom won $150 on the game last night, so I figured I'd share some of the wealth with my favorite YouTuber. Thanks for being awesome. Keep up the great work. David, congrats on the big time win. Let's go. David, that's tough. Missed out on the 5. That's tough. That is tough. Yep. Yeah, Golden being the punt returner, but it's not the first time. Randall Cobb did the same exact thing, man. He did the same exact thing. So, Toasted, it's a New York thing. Yidge. But, yep. LaFleur keeps coaches who don't succeed too long. That's not... Exactly, Johnny. That's not a Matt LaFleur thing. I promise you. Keeping coaches too long, appreciate you, Samrock. That is not a LaFleur thing. That's a Packers thing. You talk about Mike McCarthy. I don't like how they fired him. Just let him finish out the season because what the hell are you going to get out of Joe Philbin? But was hanging on too long. Dom Capers, hanging on too long. They're guys that they just don't move on from. And, like, that's... the Steelers do that, too. But there's a lot of them. There's a lot of teams that do that. Doctor, are you a fan of horror games since it's Spooktober? I am. I'm a big fan of horror movies, but yeah, some horror games that I played. How about it? Give me some Resident Evil and stuff. Oh, yeah. That's it. No, it's a Packers thing, though. It is 100% a Packers thing. Oh, man. Brandon, that's the ultimate question. Better Rise Against album, Siren Song of the Counterculture, or Suffer in the Witness? Yeah, exactly, Johnny. God, it honestly depends on the day for me. I honestly, I think it's Suffer or the Witness for me. And the problem is like Siren Song, Swing Life Away is incredible. Anywhere But Here is incredible. To Them the Streets Long, Give It All is incredible. Rumors of My Demise have been greatly exaggerated, incredible. Paper Wings, incredible. Dancing for Blood to Bleed is one of my favorite songs ever. But, I mean, good God, Siren Song. Suffer in the Witness. That album, Chamber the Cartridge, like Injection, very underrated song. Under Knife, good. Approaching Curve, even I like that song. Drones, great. Behind Closed Doors, so good. Roadside, slower song, very, very good. Survive is the first Rise Against song I ever heard. Ever Changing, In the Face of Change, both the regular and the acoustic version. Very, very good. I might have to go Suffer. Yeah, Jacob, it happens. It happens, man. And again, like if you... I mean, hell, man, like when we were doing the game on Sunday, like by halftime, people were like, this team is terrible, fire everybody. And I'm like, man, I don't know. You can't. You can't. State of the Union is good too. State of the Union live is very, very good. But I haven't memorized it, folks, but I do. I know of it now. I do know of it. So, I don't know if we can call people diehard fans or not. And again, like it's not like none of these folks are above criticism. And like I criticized LaFleur and stuff on Sunday. You know, there is a difference, I think, and I think that maybe it's just because the age that we're in or internet, social media, whatever. But like we demand these results now. Glitch, thank you very much for the membership. Like the Packers of the first 2 weeks looked incredible, right? 2 weeks later, there is, okay, well, what the hell is going on and who are the Packers? We don't know. I can't sit here and tell you who the Green Bay Packers are in 2025. You know, I'd like to think that they have a really good defense, but then they let 40 points up to the Cowboys, right? And they didn't have CeeDee Lamb. Devontae Wyatt went out, and that really hurt their interior pressure. But, like, they're going to have to prove it, man. They're going to have to prove it. And so, we'll see what happens. Fell off after Endgame. The last album was really bad. The one that they just came out with was horrible. But, dude, Rise Against Love is one of my favorite bands. It did. It got me completely off guard. So, Bears, yeah, Brandon. The Bears they're a weird team right now. They're like, okay, like they can be good. Like that's what the season's for. So, yeah. We'll see. Yeah, they stopped Detroit. And a lot of Detroit Lions fans will sit here and tell you it was only week one, and it was because, like, week one jitters, and you never, whatever. And that might be true. The truth is, we have no idea. Because now the Lions, you know, they beat the Cleveland Browns. The Packers did not beat the Cleveland Browns. These are games that we can look at. But, I mean, we haven't played the Bears yet. We haven't played the Ravens yet. So who knows? Who knows? So, yeah, we'll see. Oh, Romo Dunze. Yeah, he's been looking pretty good. He's been looking pretty good. So, Lions run game, yeah, I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty solid. I think it's been pretty damn good for a while. But worried about the Packers defense? If Devontae Wyatt's healthy, I'm not as worried. Parsons getting a ton of pressures already, but the secondary, I'm still worried about the secondary depth. So it is very results driven now. It very much is, and I get it, but it's just not the world that like they live in. Saw a video clip for a lighthouse a while ago. Missing context how to come about. I'm pretty sure I was drinking a good amount that night, and we were just going through random YouTube, like random like their music that they have that's just like the free royalty free music, and we found that, and I just started riffing, and Lighthouse was created. So yeah, Bengals have any hope of making a playoff game? You have to throw for like 300 yards first. Like, you know, give me an actual game where their offense is alive before we even start mentioning playoffs. Type 1 at 20. Top, very excited Packer fan, but enjoy those moments when we win the chip. Go Pack, go. And dude, like it's a long season. It's a long season. But football, more than any other major sport, is such a week-to-week league. And because now especially, look at Thursday Night Football. Thursday Night Football happens, and the amount of stories that come out now about the 49ers and the Rams and the talking heads and what have you. By the time we get to Sunday, we're going to forget that Thursday even happened. Glitch, appreciate you. Thank you for the tour. And it's just, there's so few games, and they're so overly talked about. And especially now with social media, like everybody's talking about it. So, but yeah, we're talking playoffs. It's week 5. We ain't talking about no playoffs. Magpie's saying, talk to you about Roscoe Lewis Bulldog that passed away a few days ago. I did see that. Ravens frauds. Ravens injured right now. So, Glitch, appreciate you. Yeah, Chargers. Like, I think Chargers still a good team, right? They lost to Jackson Dart and the Giants, man. We'll see. So, I don't know. Yeah, and like the Eagles too, man. But that's like talk about the Eagles. It's a great question, John, right? Like they do have the talent, and the play calling does seem off, and they're still 4-0. Like we're sitting here in week 5 going, man, if they're doing this in the playoffs, it's going to be a problem. It's October 3rd. So you're talking about what? January 3rd, like when we're really starting, like this is going to really start to pick up. These teams, I think there's going to be a lot of teams that are going to be very different. Some teams are going to get healthier. Some teams are going to get better. Some teams are going to get worse. So, man, like it's a long season. And I told you, and I've been mentioning this a lot more recently. The Rams, when they won the Super Bowl, did not win a single game in November. They didn't win a single game. Packers kicked their ass. Win Super Bowl. Jason Stewart, which week 5 games? Both primetime games, obviously, for Sunday and Monday night. I don't know about the other Sunday game if I'm doing one yet. I don't know yet. A lot of fire. I think the Rams made a good decision. Go for it. Should they have taken the tie? Should they have tried passing instead? I like the call to go for it. I hate the play call that they did. Running up the middle does nothing for me. That's whatever. Bronwyn, I think it's the same. There's always a ton of injuries in the beginning of the year. Almost always. So, yeah. I wouldn't be too crazy there. But, yep. 2 international games back-to-back is weird. Ah, man. Ask the Jaguars. Jaguars do stuff, too. I have not missed a single KC game. I have not. Now they're win. I will say, can't win 5. Week 5, let's calm down. Anyway, Tom, curious any thoughts on Jordan Love's play for the first 4 weeks? I think he looks great minus the Browns. Yeah, no, I think he was great. I mean, dude, he was phenomenal. It's true, Johnny. He was phenomenal on Sunday. Dak was really, really good too. But Jordan Love right now is like playing like one of the better QBs in the NFL. And that's something that's very, very, very exciting. Dan Tour, beers you're looking forward to tasting since moving to Wisconsin. It's not specific beers, but I'm very excited for Oktoberfest. Very excited. Type with Taryn. Like I said, it's a long season. Packers fans have a lot of expectations. Saying we're frauds is crazy. Agreed. We lose to the Bengals, then we're talking differently. That pies a tour. How much launch do we get in week 5? too much. What was it, 37? 37 flags on both Monday night games is craziness. But again, this also happens too. What I was going to say, if there's a team that I would be concerned about, because I've watched every single one of their games, I think the Chiefs are going to get a lot better. This past Sunday, and then they looked better against the Giants, but they're looking good. Robert, you're happy you rebranded podcast. 900,000 subs, less than 1,000 viewers. It's almost like it's something completely not related to football on a Friday night Q&A I've been doing since 2018. It's crazy. I mean, it's all the bots that I'm buying. It's all the bots I'm buying. Yep. I bought every single sub. It's true. It's true. But yeah, no, it does seem like the Chiefs are, like, when they get Rashee Rice back, Xavier Worthy made that offense look like a completely different team. Truly. Late for the fire. 21 was such an exhausting season to keep track of week to week. Didn't help deny the Seahawks or Washington Huskies did well. 21 was a crazy season. I agree with that. Type of terror. Kansas City refs, you mean? Got him. Got him. But yeah, the Chiefs, I would start to get a little worried about. Galatera, Tom, favorite college football tradition is jump around from Wisconsin. Montana Grizzlies president always bring boxes of pizza to students. They were going nuts. That's cool. I don't know enough about them. I mean, jump around was really cool, but I don't know enough about. Like, I know Enter Sandman. Is that for Virginia, if I'm not mistaken? Yeah. What position do you think we should improve on? Pass rush seemed good except for Sunday. So I think it's just the secondary. I think you're looking at corner depth. I'd say that one. And then obviously offensive line needs to get healthier. So more people should join these streams. It's a Friday night too. People are like out and doing anything else. It's the weekend. You know what I mean? So it's just, I like Friday night Q&As because it's just fun, man. It's super duper chill vibes. Got you, Terry. Tom, thanks for being there nearly every day of the week. Every day of every week. I need a distraction this week. It sucks. I hope it gets better. I hope next week is better, my friend. I hope it gets better. Hey, Godfather. Appreciate you. Did 40 push-ups today? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Micah Parsons legit. I'll pull up the stat. Pressure leaders NFL. Please hold. I don't know what site's gonna give me this. I just saw this stat. Let me see here. Who was the wide receiver on the Packers? There's lots of wide receivers. There doesn't need to be a wide receiver one right this second, but here you go. So Micah Parsons, who has not been playing a whole lot and is still on a limited snap count. Buy the iPhone. Buy it. There you go. That's pretty darn good. And you got a bunch of ties in here, but that's pretty darn good that he's on a limited snap count. He's playing well. I'm excited to see him actually play for a full game. Kelter, wait, you guys are getting paid? Getting paid? Who's the best wide receiver on the Packers? Right now, who's healthy? It's probably Dobbs. So, yeah, I'd probably say it's Dobbs. Hey, Brandon, I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Hey, Abe, thank you very much. Gadriel, welcome to the posse. Yeah, we'll do a ring update, and then I'm going to have to skedaddle. Families here, you know. All right, so that's not ring. Okay, please hold. Also, Tom Grossi, wide receiver 1. Let's see what we got here. Okay, that's just recommendations for things. Losing power. Huskies. Okay, 2 days ago. We got this. Exactly, Brownlee. It's just vibes. Jason Tour, it's October. I'm going Horror Nights this year. Hell yeah. Hells to the year. Type with Tanner, appertaining Tom as the GOAT. Appreciate you. Magpies Fire. Thomas fan from overseas. Can I go for 2 college teams or only one? Really like Penn State and Boston College. Can't wait for you to get to know them. Appreciate you. Magpies, here's a secret. You can do whatever you want. Whatever you want. Drones. There are a lot of them up there today. Top comment. Wow, how many? Call the cops. Call the police now. Can you narrow down the area for us? Okay. That's what we got there. This is an ad because, of course, we need to have those on our ring apps. Right, Joe? Once Rice gets back, I think our offense will at least look like it did in 22 with our great defense. Now we become death destroyer of teams. I think it's going to be a problem. This is the New York ring. Oh, hold on. Raiders, when you do 30 and 30 next, flag football in Houston, I would love to plan that event. I have no idea yet, though. I would love to do it. Looks, okay, here we go. There's a picture of a construction site here. Okay. Looks like the morons that are running this job just wasted our money by tearing up the roadway on the bridge, then removing and repaving it to reopen the bridge. If the job couldn't be done in a timely manner, why was it closed for over 2 months, inconveniencing many people and causing excessive traffic on roads that were not meant for it? Whoever's in charge of this project should be fired. On the positive side, it looks like they will temporarily reopen the bridge till they can fix it. Merry Christmas. That's 4 days ago. There's 33 comments. Here's the top one. Morons because you're the expert in highway maintenance, or is it morons because you were inconvenienced, or are they morons because they are doing the job the right way to keep you from damaging your car driving over the bridge and keeping the road safe for you? 2 replies. So true, keyboard warriors. Once upon a time, there was people that did this in their sleep. Gone are those days. Neighbor 12, the Empire State Building was done faster. Neighbor 12, no, it wasn't. And the Panama Canal. Incredibly frustrating. I agree. I think I read there's a gas line near there that had to be relocated. Okay. Why does all the construction have to be done all at the same time? I'm grateful that it's getting done, but really someone should sit down and think things out. Did you notice they were out-of-state plates? If so, it's a payoff to someone's bank account. There's a gas line under the bridge. They had to wait until the proper authorities did their job. It looked a lot worse than it was before. They don't care. Won't be open until at least December. This is why town board meetings are important to attend. You can speak and verbalize your concerns. They do listen. Can anyone confirm the bridge is now open? There we go. All right, those are recommendations. That's a pupper. 5 days ago. Very large boom, question mark? Neighbor 12, sounded like a bomb went off. Heard it over here. Transformer, Optimus. Just heard the boom again. Does anyone know what it was? I hear a bunch of sirens now. Definitely something happened. Can you elaborate on that? Very loud. Yes, I heard that too. I heard that too. Sounded like an explosion. I heard it. I'm near the hospital. Thought my kids fell out of bed. Heard it too. Justin Fire, Merry Christmas. I'm already pissed about losing Thanksgiving. You're not taking Halloween from me. They can never take it from us. They can never take it from us. Okay. It's the last one before we get into the stuff we talked about last week. Ready? 6 days ago. Tired of these teenage males with their stupid mop haircuts driving recklessly through town with their BMWs. It's so dangerous. We need to start recording plates. Neighbor 48. Do not talk about my haircut like that. The police need to hire more. The town has too much traffic. Call the Marines. It's all the roads. They're all dangerous now. No police presence. These kids are putting barbers out of business. Bro's too poor to afford a BMW, so he gets mad at teenagers and makes fun of them. Call the police. My advice, it was spelled wrong, it's advised, but is to get a dash cam before one hits you. How do you know he's a teenager? I'm always nervous for pedestrians. They're taking their lives into their hands. Preach. Correct. Get a description of what he's writing on. Get a description of what he's writing on, what he looks like, the direction where he's going, and call the police. Indeed. Try contacting state troopers. Agreed, the flip and bowl cuts were superior. I disagree, their haircuts are pretty cool. What he's riding these stupid phones. And that's what's going on back in New York. That's what's going on. I do recommend that. It is a good advice to get a dash cam. HL Tour, damn broccoli haired teens. True, and very, very true. But yeah, I bought a dash cam years ago for like $100. It was a very good investment. I've used it a couple times in terms of just there's things that have happened for like people hit like deer or there was something like that. Yeah, call the Marines instead of 911. Exactly. Oh God. But folks, I appreciate the hell out of you. Sunday, I don't know what I'm doing yet. I'll definitely be streaming Sunday night and Monday night. I'll let you know as soon as I know. I might not know until Sunday, but I'll let you know. A Milwaukee driver is legit insane. I haven't seen a big crazy just yet. But I appreciate y'all. Stay safe. Have a great weekend. Thank y'all for hanging out. It's always a vibe on Friday Night Q&A. I'll see you on Sunday. We'll be streaming and another week in the NFL. Sarah, what a fire. Tom, thanks for last our emotional day. Sarah, sorry to hear it was an emotional day. I hope things get better tomorrow. Hopefully a good evening in store. But I'll see you. Stay sassy. Always will. But folks, thank you so much for watching. I'm Tom Grossi. And as always, go Pack Go. See you on Sunday, folks. Go Brew Crew. Look at that baseball.